And we are live with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Greenbrier will get the serve first here on the road here at Russellville. Waiting for the game to start. Both refs determining, not sure what they're doing actually. But for your Greenbrier Lady Panthers, it looks like Faith McDermott. Actually, that's number 9, Brooklyn Smith. Starting lineups for Greenbrier. Looks like Carrington Logan getting a start. JoJo Jerry. Ashlyn Newton. Trying to get a look at the numbers. Brooklyn Smith's going to get the serve. Not sure who the other two are just yet. So Brooklyn will get the serve. A back row. Hits the back right. Oh, they're going to say it went long. Out of bounds. Looked like a good serve to me. Just went a little long. The ref called it a Greenbrier or Russellville's point, but looks like it was Greenbrier's point, so they will give it to her. A nice ace in the back row corner there. Oh, now they're going to give it to Russellville. My goodness, looked good. The line judge called it in, but I think it was out, and I think the ref knew that, so maybe it was a mistake there on the line judge. So for Russellville, they'll get the serve now. Number 10, Abby Zachary. She's a sophomore. Approaches that one. Deep serve, no return for Greenbrier, and Russellville's up 2-0. It started out nicely early. Nice save there by the sophomore Abby Zachary. Looks like a 2-0 lead early for Russellville. Greenbrier with a big spike right there. Tips over by Russellville. Back row, a bump there. They're going to have a back row spike for Greenbrier. Goes a little long, and Russellville's up 3-0. So 3 points in a row for the Cyclones. We had some technical difficulties before we got it started, so we just got in here right at game time. The serve here goes back row. Nice dig there by Ashlyn Newton. The bump outside, back row spike. Goes a little long off the left side. That was, I believe, Faith McDermott. Out of bounds again, and it's 4-0 Russellville. They've jumped out early. Greenbrier's had a lot of miscues, and that's kind of hurt them early on. A nice spike here goes back row. Libero with a nice dig. The set to the outside. That's Newton with a nice spike, but Russellville's ready. The set to the offside hitter. Nice tip block, but Greenbrier with a libero. Nice dig and save. The set to the outside. Nice spike outside, but Russellville's ready again. Kicks it outside hitter. Big spike for Russellville. Knocks it down. That's Carson Brock, the sophomore, with a big kill back row. I believe this is the JV game. And Russellville's up 5-0. Big serve again there from Abby Zachary. Greenbrier's ready again. Set to the offside hitter. Nice spike. Russellville having trouble to return, and Greenbrier's first point here of the set, and it's 5-1. Russellville Lady Cyclones have the lead. Izzy Carson will get the serve here for our Lady Panthers. She was great in the game last week against Siloam Springs. The serve here goes wide left, out of bounds. Russellville gets the point. That's a service area there for Carson. She was did really well in a game against Siloam Springs last Tuesday as a defensive specialist. A big spike here, or the serve here from Carson Brock. No return from Greenbrier. The shanks off the arms. That's a receiving error, and Russellville's up 7-1. They have to go retrieve the ball. And Carson Brock will get serve number 2. She's done really nice on those jump serves. Greenbrier's had a little bit of struggles here early returning on the serves. A nice jump serve again. Back row libero, nice dig. The bump set, outside hitter. Big spike from McDermott. A nice dig, though, by the libero for Russellville. They'll go outside hitter as well. Back row, libero is there. Nice dig. They'll set it up again for McDermott. Big spike. Nobody's there. Nice shank off the arms and a nice kill for Greenbrier at 7-2. McDermott with a nice kill. Went a little cross-court shot down the power alley and found a place. So it looks like Carrington Logan will get the serve here for our Lady Panthers. They're trailing 7-2 to Russellville. A nice serve out here. I'm not sure. They're doing a substitution, so it's going to call Howard to serve it again. Subbing in for Russellville will be Ezra Kinsey. And now Logan will finally get the serve. So he approaches. Nice Small jump serve. Libero's there for Russellville. A quick set over, but Logan's right there and ready. The setup from Brooklyn Smith. Offside hitter. Big spike there from Newton. And Russellville has no return. Greenbrier with their second point in a row, and they're inching their way back in it. Down 7-3 right now. And Carrington Logan with another serve. This is her second serve of the set. Second rally point. Now when shanks off the hands a little bit. Not her best stuff. She knew it when she hit it. A service error there, and Russellville's got a 5-point lead. 8-3 right now in set number 1. The serve from Kaylee Jones. Back row. Nice dig there for Greenbrier. The setup outside to McDermott. Nice downward spike. Goes a little long again. Russellville's got a 9-3 lead. They set it up perfectly, but McDermott got her hands extended, pushed it a little too far. And the serve again from the lefty, Kaylee Jones. A nice dig from the libero. Nice one for Lady Panthers. A little tip over there from Madeline Burnett. Now Russellville with a big spike. Izzy Carson with the day. They're just going to have to free ball it over. Set it over. Back row, though. Russellville having struggles to return it. They're going to have to free ball it over as well. Front row, McDermott. A nice setup for Brooklyn Smith. Outside Newton. Blocked at the line. Goes out of bounds off of Russellville. And Greenbrier gets the point. 9-5 Cyclone lead. And Ashley Newton will get the serve right here. Approaches it. Nice jump serve. Back row. A dig there from Russellville. Going outside hitter. Big spike back row, but nicely the libero there for the dig. They'll set it up for McDermott. Nice spike. Blocked at the net. Libero's there for Russellville. They'll set it up outside. They're going to have to bump it over. Libero there again. Newton sets it up. Big one to Burnett. Nicely blocked, but Russellville's got a return. Outside set here to McDermott long, but the Libero's there. They'll set it up again. Just a set over there for them. Libero's there. Kick out McDermott. Spike goes long again. Russellville's got the point. Let Sydney Dunlap in the libero spot. And it looks like Ashley Newton will be exiting the ball game. And in comes Anna Whitley. McKenna Folson will get the serve here for the Lady Cyclones. The spike is deep, or the serve is deep rather. Carson with a nice dig. The setup. McDermott with a one-handed save, sets it over, or bumps it over. Cyclones having struggles though, and that'll be 4 hits. Oh, they're going to say it. What? Oh my goodness. McDermott with a big spike. Cyclones are ready again. I think the Cyclones got away with one. A little tip over there. My goodness. I think Our Lady Panthers, a little unfortunate there. Miscue. I thought it was 4 hits on the Russellville side. They may have called it a tip block, and that's why they didn't call it. 11-5 nonetheless. Russellville's got the lead. And Folsom with the serve again. Coming ready, approaches this one, a nice spike. Front row, Izzy Carson gives it all she's got. Nice placement on the short ball, little floater. Found its way over the net, and the Cyclones lead at 12-5. Timeout called, though, by Coach Huff. And early on in this one, you could tell that Lady Cyclones making big plays. We're going to take the timeout with them, and we'll be back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs.
And we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. For the Cyclones, they lead at 12-5 here in set number 1 if you're joining us. A nice serve here from McKenna Folsom. Greenbrier with a nice return. McDermott, big spike. Nice location. Hit the net and bounced over. Cyclones ready, though. Outside hit down the line. My goodness, right over the middle, rather. Sydney Dunlap with an effort but couldn't make it. Cyclones got the lead. 13-5 now up. And Folsom with again another serve. Dunlap with a nice dig. Brooklyn Smith with a nice set over. Cyclones with a nice dig, or nice save though. They'll go back row. Spike goes long there. Dunlap let it go. Smart decision. Greenbrier's cut the lead to 7. It's 13-6 out of the timeout. And McDermott coming ready to serve this one. 13-6 Russellville lead if you're just joining us here in set number 1. McDermott approaches a nice jump serve. Dig there from the Barrow, goes a little outside. They set it up though. Spike goes back row. Nice dig there. They'll set it up. Outside, JoJo Jerry, big kill. Oh, it goes out. Outside, a little long. Jerry with a nice idea going cross court there. But the Cyclones with a point. A 14-6 lead here in set number 1. Remy Finken, the sophomore, will get the serve here for the Lady Cyclones. And the big spike serve here. Nicely dug right there. Smith will set it up. To the outside, Burnett couldn't bump it over. Cyclones got another point. And the serve again coming from Remy Finken. Nice dig there on that end for the Lady Panthers. Big spike right there. That was Jerry. Off the tip, the point goes to our Lady Panthers. That was a nice dig right there, or a nice spike there from JoJo Jerry. Made a big play on that one. Sydney Dunlap with the serve for our Lady Panthers. The nice float serve. Libero, a little falling save. They'll set it up outside. Big spike from Brock. Nice dig there. That was JoJo Jerry. Smith sets it back up for Jerry. Nice spike, a tip off. They're going to have to get this one over, and they can't do it. And the point goes to our Lady Panthers. The Cyclones struggled to get that one as a 4-hit anyway. They struggled to hit it over. What a setup there from Jerry Smith back to JoJo Jerry. And a big kill. Sydney Dunlap with a serve again, her second one. This one's a little bit more downward action on it. Nice. They're going to have to free ball over it. I think that's a free ball. Nice spike there off the party ball. Carrington Logan with a big kill. And Greenbrier has cut it to within 6, 15-9. Sydney Dunlap. Again, this is her third serve in a row. She did well in their game against Siloam Springs last time. Tried to float that one over the short serve. Couldn't find its way over the net. And the Cyclones with point on the service error. 16-9. The libero for the Cyclones, Tavia Bradley, will serve. She approaches here. A nice spike to the serve to the back row. Nice dig from McDermott. Smith sets it up nicely, but a long shot there from Burnett goes long. And that, or rather from Logan. Carrington Logan goes long, and Russellville's got the point. Oh, they're going to give it actually to Greenbrier. Not sure what happened. Between looking at all the rosters and kind of making sure I'm pronouncing the name right and putting up the score, I missed what happened. I guess that was some type of either an error or spike was in, not sure. But the serve here from Smith. Nice jump serve down the right line. The Cyclones have a return. Spike down the road. Nice dig there from Dunlap. Goes right near the net. Smith chases it off the net. Couldn't return it. Russellville the point. 17-10. 17-10 Cyclone lead. And the serve here again for the Cyclones. McDermott with a nice dig. Smith sets it up for Logan. Spike goes off the right edge. My goodness, down the left side lane. Couldn't get it to land inbounds. Great idea. Went a little long. 18-10. And it looks like Abby Zachary will be serving again. This will be her second serve. They've got an 18-10 lead here in set number 1. Zachary approaches the end line. Nice float serve. Dunlap's there. Sets it up. Brooklyn Smith, offside hit. I believe that's JoJo Jerry. Nice tip over. The Cyclones are ready, though. The spike. Nice block of the net. A tip block. Big spike there. That was Jerry. Cyclone's going to have to just dink it over. Dunlap's there, though. Smith sets it up outside. JoJo Jerry, big spike. Diving save. Libero goes wide and out of play. And Greenbrier gets the point there on the receiving error. Big time. JoJo Jerry spiked down to the outside hitter down line. Big kill right there. And they've cut the lead to 7. Izzy Carson checks back into the ball game for our Lady Panthers, and she will come in to serve. Approaches this one. Nice serve. Goes long to libero. Sets it up to the outside. Spike there from the Cyclones goes long. The attacking error. And our Lady Panthers have cut it to 6. 18-12. It's not too big of a deal here. Just got to keep inching your way back in it. Here in set number 1, Izzy Carson with a nice float serve. Libero charges. Spins off. Oh, that's not good. Deep backer. What a save, though, by Carson Brock. They bump it up. Sydney Dumplap with a bump set. Carrington Logan, the spike. Libero was ready. That was a big play there from the Cyclones. Outside Carson Brock. Big spike. Long again. That's 3 in a row for Our Lady Panthers, and it's 18-13. Izzy Carson with her second serve coming up right here. This one's another floater. Tavia Bradley there with a dig for the Cyclones. Quick tip. Now they have to set it over. Carson Brock did. The bump. Dunlap diving to save. Our Lady Panthers had a little struggles on that one to return it. Cyclones get the point, 19-13. Big tip over there for Carson Brock. 6-point lead. 19-13 our score here in set number 1. Carson Brock with a serve for the Lady Cyclones. She's been one of their main attackers. A nice serve here. Big return from Dunlap. Sets it up for Smith. Sets up outside to Faith McDermott. Is a little long, and Cyclones have a 20-13 lead. Nice setup there. McDermott had a good look. Right idea. Just went a little long with it. And Carson Brock with her third serve again. Nice jump serve. McDermott with the dig. Smith sets it up. Backward set. Nicely done. Down the line. Big spike there from Ashlyn Newton. And the Cyclones don't have a return. 20-14, a substitution for the Cyclones, as will Our Lady Panthers. Looks like Madeline Burnett subs back into the ballgame. Carrington Logan will get the serve here for Our Lady Panthers. 20-14, Cyclones lead here in set number 1. A big serve back road. Bradley sets it up. A little quick left-handed tip over there. Smith's going to set up to McDermott. Soft spike this time. Tavia Bradley there with a dig for the Cyclones. Big spike. Hits the net. Bounces over. Finds a hole. 21-14, Russellville's got the lead. Big spike outside there. That was McKenna Folsom. Hit off the front of the net, bounced over it. Kind of slowed the momentum a little bit and found a home. And the serve here for the Cyclones with a 7-point lead. Nice dig from Izzy Carson. Smith sets it over, but it goes out of bounds. The right idea. I'm not sure if he was trying to do that or trying to find a hole there on the right side. Either way, it goes out of play, and Cyclones have a 22-14 lead. Timeout on the court. We're going to take the timeout with them, and we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
This Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. If you're just now joining us here in set number 1, the Lady Cyclones have a 22-14 lead. They're 3 points away from taking set number 1, but Our Lady Panthers, if they have something to do about it, going to try to keep that from happening. McDermott with a one-handed, nice little spike dink over the net. Finds a home. And Our Lady Panthers have cut it to 7, 22-15. Ashlyn Newton will be serving for Our Lady Panthers. Sydney Dunlap and Izzy Carson in the back row with her. Big spike there, serve there. That's an ace. It goes through the hands of Ezra Kinsey. Ezra Kinsey couldn't return it. Newton with the service ace. And the lead's now knocked down to 6 here in set number 1. Newton with a second serve out of the timeout. Here we go. 6-point Cyclone lead. Nice jump serve, Newton. Down the right line, a dig there for the Cyclones. They'll return it. Spike set up here, goes way out of bounds. Tried to go right side, went a little too far with that, was Remy Finken. And Greenbrier's cut it to 5. Out of the timeout. Big serve here from Newton coming. She'll approach this one. Bradley with a nice dig, sets it up, outside, big spike. Carson's there, shanks off her arms though. That one's tough, goes cross court, power alley. Carson tried to find it, shanks off the arm. Substitution though for Our Lady Panthers. Ashlyn Newton will exit, and in comes Anna Whitley. 23-17. Hallie Moore, the sophomore for the Lady Cyclones, will serve. They're 2 points away from claiming set number 1. Approaches this one, a nice serve back row. Nice dig from Whitley, though, out of it. Smith, tip to McDermott. Nice tip, finds a home. A diving attempt there from Hallie Moore, but to no avail. 23-18, the Cyclones lead. And McDermott trying to serve for a little bit, come back and take the set. It would be nice. In comes JoJo Jerry. McDermott serves it into the net. That's a service error. And Russellville's within a point of claiming set number 1. Remy Finken will get the serve, trying to claim set number 1, and she's hoping it'll be on her serve, but our Lady Panthers obviously won't have nothing to do with that. Back rows Jerry Dunlap and McDermott. Spike goes there. McDermott, a heck of a save. Dove for it, hits off the antenna. That set goes to Russellville, and they're going to claim set number 1. Well, it was a hard-fought comeback there for our Lady Panthers here in the first set. It was kind of difficult, though, as Russellville really made some nice plays down the stretch. A lot of errors early for our Lady Panthers, hopefully to maybe figure out a way to fix that in set number 2. But nonetheless, they take set number 1. We're going to go ahead and take a break. So we will be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
When homemade is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Back Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
From setting the budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
Do you have damage to your roof from a wind or hailstorm? Vision Roofing leads the way in roof repair and installation. From the initial consultation to the last nail is in place, their customer service is exactly what you need to feel at ease. For a free inspection, call Robert Branscombe at 733-8790 or Chad Stevenson at 697-6.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network here in set number 2. The Lady Cyclones of Russellville took the first set. I believe that was 25-19 was the final in that one. So to start set number 2, the Cyclones will get the serve first for our Lady Panthers. It looks like Carrington Logan, Brooklyn Smith, JoJo Jerry, Madeline Burnett, Anna Whitley, and Faith McDermott will be the starters in set number 2. We are just about ready to go here. Quick word from, I believe, Coach Huff and Langston are trying to figure something out. Looking at maybe the lineups, not really sure. But as we have a moment, we want to thank you guys for joining us in this broadcast. It would not be possible without our sponsors, two of which, American Safeguard Insurance and First Security, have kind of been the ones that have been with us through this whole time since the beginning. We just appreciate all our sponsors just allowing us the opportunity to be able to broadcast these games to you. Without any of our broadcast or any of our partnerships with them, this would not be possible. And so we really appreciate all that they've done for us. Still trying to figure out the lineup situation, I believe. On to setups here. I'm not really sure what the problem is, but the down ref seems to be making sure that the arrangement is right, that no one gets out of rotation. I think they just about got it figured out. Looks like Dunlap will have to come in. Well, still trying to figure that out, I guess. But the Cyclones will get the serve nonetheless here in set number 2. They took the first one 25-19. And here we go. Looks like Abby Zachary will get the serve here. And here we are, we're ready to go. Spike goes back row, Dunlap with a nice dig. Smith sets it up, outside hitter, big spike. There from JoJo Jerry. Cyclones with a return. Carson Brock having struggles returning this one. And the Lady Panthers strike first in set number 1. Nice kill there. That was Jerry on the outside hitter. Big spike down the cross-court shot. Cyclones had a lot of struggles returning that. And here comes Brooklyn Smith to serve here. 1-0 lead in set number 2. Smith approaches, nice jump serve back row. Cyclones with a dig. They'll set it up. Carson Brock offside hit. Goes way out of play. 2 points lead early on here for the Lady Panthers. That spike tried to go cross court. Just went way wide with it. They're having to retrieve the ball. Not sure. Oh, yep. She threw it to the wrong side. I guess she kind of forgot that it was their point, I guess. 2-0. And Brooklyn Smith will get the serve here. Her second serve of the set. She's done really well in set number 1. We'll see how she does it right here. Nice jump serve. Oh, man, just a little long. That one floated, had the right action. I thought it was going to land in. Smart decision by Bradley on the back row libero to let it go. And that's a service error, 2-1. Man, I thought that was a good spot there. Just floated. Nice wobbly one. Carson Brock with the serve here. This one goes long and out of play, and it's 3-1. A service error there. Back-to-back service errors for both teams, and they just traded points. Ashlyn Newton will sub into the ball game for our Lady Panthers. Anna Whitley will exit. 3-1. Lady Panther lead here in set number 1, or set number 2 rather. JoJo Jerry the serve for our Lady Panthers. She comes a little bit on the bottom half of the end line. And it looks like they're gonna make Carson Brock come back in and sub out with Kinsey correctly. While we wait, 3-1 lead. Jerry will finally get to serve. Here it comes. Big spike or big serve. Back row. Bradley with a dig. Sets it up. Little tip over left-handed. Nice return there by Jerry though. Smith setting it up. Kind of near the net. A little joust. Tip over. Nice play. I believe that was Newton with a tip over. Big spike this time goes long, and it's 3-2. That's been, I think, the issue. Most of it is the spikes have been a little long, out of play. They've kind of shot themselves in the foot a couple of times, and that's where a lot of the points came in for Russellville in the last set was through errors. Big serve here, back row. Dunlap goes for it, tips off the backhand, a shank, service ace, and we're tied at 3. That was a ball that looked really good. Looked like it was going to stay, and I think it might have floated out a little bit. That's one of those plays where maybe Dunlap didn't get some communication from her teammates. I'm not sure, but either way, the shank off, and we're tied at 3. Big serve here, nice downward spin, nice dig at the net. Joust ball, going to hit it off the net, off the spike. They're going to give him a point. I think that was 2 hits. Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to call. 4-3 lead for our Lady Panthers on that one. When she spiked that into the net, she tried to return it again. I'm about to say it didn't cross the line, so I'm pretty sure it was a double hit. It was. Lady Panthers have a 4-3 lead now. And Dunlap will get the serve for our Lady Panthers. Nice spike, goes right side. They're going to have to free ball it over. Party ball, nice block. Lady Panthers, though, are ready, and they're just going to have to free ball it over. They'll set it up. Smith, quick set to McDearman. That one's shanked off the arms of Kinsey, and our Lady Panthers have a 2-point lead. They're coming out firing here in set number 2. Great job coming out the gate. Sydney Dunlap right here will approach the ball. Nice serve. A shank there, but Cyclone is within range to get it. They're going to free ball it over. Dunlap sets it up. Smith set to McDermott. Spike goes back row, tip off of Bradley. The Cyclones scrambling to get it. They will another free ball. Nice dig set up. Smith outside Newton. Big spike. Oh, my goodness. Self-defense. And it flies over for Russellville. They'll get the point. My goodness, that's unfortunate. I mean, that's a big kill. She stuck her hands up to protect herself. It flies over the short part of the net, tips over, and found a home on the other side. So the Lady Panthers, unfortunately, a great sequence for them to create that, but Cyclones made a big play. The setup backward set from Smith. Big spike, McDermott, tip block. Bradley on the bump. They're going to have to get it over. They'll free ball it over again. Nice back row. Dunlap's there. Quick bump. Smith sets it up. That's Newton. Big spike off the net. Finds it. Lands on the other end. 6-4. That's a big spike there from Newton. Got up. She was ready. Patiently waiting. Set up on the outside spot and slammed it in there. Looks like Izzy Carson's going to sub into the game. And Madeline Burnett will exit. Carson coming in to serve here. 6-4 Lady Panther lead. Izzy Carson with a nice serve. Bradley falling down. Saves it. Offside spike there. Nice dig up there by JoJo Jerry. Carson bumps it up to the front line. They're going to have to free ball it over. McDermott does so. The quick set up there for Cyclones. Big block by McDermott. The Cyclones are ready, though, so they're going to have to just push it over. Back row, Dunlap's there. Smith sets up McDermott. Big spike again. Cyclones right set up there on the return. And they're just going to dump it over. Found a home right in between all three players. And that's a point for the Lady Cyclones. My goodness, Greenbrier's had some great setups to this whole set 2 or 3 times, and they're not been rewarded with the point. Some great, I mean, credit Russellville, though, with some nice digs on these sequences, but that'll be their point. They've cut the lead to 1. Our Lady Panthers lead at 6-5 here. Serve here from Remy Finken. Nice dig there from, I believe that was JoJo Jerry. Tip over there from McDermott. Cyclones are ready. That's Brock going to spike it over. Nice dig from Jerry. Sets up Smith to McDermott. Spikes it into the net. We're tied at 6. Big setup, just couldn't find it. We are tied at 6 in set number 2. Lady Cyclones won set number 1, 25-19. And Finken will serve it over. Dunlap with a nice dig. Smith, backward set to McDermott. That's going to tip off the hands and out of play. The point goes to Greenbrier. McDermott with a big kill there. Off the tip block. They didn't close the block very nicely, and McDermott made him pay for it. 7-6. Ashlyn Newton will get the serve here. She approaches. Nice jump serve here. The dig there from the Cyclones. They'll set it up. Not sure what the problem was there. I think it was an overset, but Lady Panthers catch a break. Nice tip block there for the Cyclones. They'll set it up outside to Carson Brock. She's been good. Spikes it off the antenna. And Greenbrier's got the point, 8-6. That's an attacking error right there. And Ashlyn Newton with her second serve of the set. 8-6 lead right now for our Lady Panthers. She'll approach this one. Nice jump serve, a little floater there, front line. On the front row, they'll have to bump it up. Carson Brock, big spike, floats it way out of play. And our Lady Panthers have scored 3 in a row. It's 9-6. Sub in, looks like Lydia Hell is coming into the ball game. Carson Brock will exit. And Ashlyn Newton. Look at the serve here. 9-6 lead. This will be her 3rd serve in a row. She approaches this one. Oh, a nice placement. Tips off the net, and that's an ace. Whew. Had to make sure that one had enough on it. I think she was a little nervous as well. But after the point, Cyclones want a timeout. It's a 10-6 lead for our Lady Panthers. And we'll head to the timeout with them. We'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
This Greenbrier Panther Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Ashlyn Newton out of the timeout will serve again. This is her 4th one in a row. Nice serve back row there. Cyclones set it up to Lydia Hell. Left-handed tip over McDermott with one-handed save. Just couldn't return that one, though. A nice attempt. Smith made a good play there as well, but Cyclones get the point. It's 10-7. So out of the timeout. They get a big, they end the rally points there. And now Tavia Bradley will serve from the end line here. 10-7 Cyclone are trailing. Our Lady Panthers lead it by 3. Nice dig there from Carson. She's good at that. Backward set. McDermott, big spike, goes out of bounds. Nice attack again. Right idea. Tried to go down on the bottom half of our screen here. On the left side down the line. Just couldn't place it inside, and Cyclones have scored 2 in a row. Bradley serves again, back row. Big dig there. That's Whitley. Sets up Smith. A little tip over McDermott. Cyclones are ready, though. Smith will bump set it up. McDermott's going to spike it over in 2. Nice save by Bradley. Bumps it up. They're going to have to free ball it over. Big bump there from Carson. Sets it up front row. Smith to McDermott. Big attack, but it's returned nicely. Lydia Hale, a big spike. Dunlap with a nice bump. They're going to get it back over. JoJo Jerry, big spike. Back row. This is a nice volley. Little left-handed tip over. Back row, Dunlap's there. Bumps it up. Smith sets it up. McDermott, spike, blocked. One-handed save. Carson bumps it back up again. Big spike. I believe that's Whitley tips it over. Lydia Hale the dig. They'll set it back up to Digley. Little one-handed tip over. Carson's right there, though. Smith sets it up. That's Jerry. She's going to have to bump it over. Back line. On the back row, Bradley sets it up. Quick set. Left-handed spike into the net, and Greenbrier wins the rally. That was a heck of a volley, and our Lady Panthers take a 3-point lead. Finally, they've been rewarded for some excellent effort there. Atwood went back and forth, back and forth. Cyclones with the attacking error. But my goodness, what an effort there for our Lady Panthers. McDermott will approach this one. A nice serve there. Dug nicely by the back row for the Cyclones. A little tip over there. Goes a little long. And our Lady Panthers take a 4-point lead, 12-8. What an effort on that play before last. My goodness, just incredible rally. Went back and forth. The serve here from McDermott goes into the net. Point goes to Russellville at 12-9. Dunlap will come in for McDermott after the serve in the libero position. And the Cyclones with a serve here. Izzy Carson with a nice dig. Smith sets it up. A little tip over there by Carrington Logan, who just entered the game, I believe. A little tip over right side. She finds that nobody was there. 13-9. Nice dink. Just a little cross her body, tipped it over. And Madeline Burnett will enter the ball game in for Izzy Carson. 13-9, our Lady Panthers lead. Brooklyn Smith back to serve it. They're running a 5-1 position this evening. Nice serve there. They're going to have to bump it over. They're going to free ball it over again. Nice play for Greenbrier. Got a chance to attack. Dunlap sets it to Smith, who sets it up outside to JoJo Jerry. Big spike, but the Cyclones are ready. Little spike there from Lydia Hale. What a save by Dunlap. Jerry, they'll hit it back. Whitley for back row spike. Cyclones don't have a return, and how about that? A big save there from Dunlap. Set that whole play up. That was a tough one to save, and Dunlap laid out and made a play. Greenbrier takes a 5-point lead, 14-9. Smith with the serve again. They're running a 5-1 setup again. Big spike back row. Nice dig. Falling down. They're going to set it up. Hale from the front row. A little dink over the net. Nice dig there from Burnett. Sets it up. JoJo Jerry outside spike gets the kill. 15-9. Russellville's going to want a timeout after that. Great sequence for our Lady Panthers. They take a 6-point lead, and we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be right back on the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
This Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Our Greenbrier Lady Panthers here on the JV team have done really nicely here in set number 2. They lost the first one 25-19, trying to come back and claim set number 2. In JV ball, they go best out of 3. Best 2 out of 3, and so this is set number 2. Lady Panthers need to win this one to send it to set number 3. Big spike here, or serve here from Smith. Bradley was ready, though. Quick tip over by Lydia Hale. Nice dig from Dunlap. Smith sets it up outside. JoJo Jerry. What a play. Found a hole. Oh, campfire back row. Nobody was there. And it's 16-9. They are rolling. 7-point lead in set number 2. They've come together nicely here in this set. They've done really, really well. Brooklyn Smith with a serve here. Back row for Bradley. Nice dig there. Sets it up for Lydia Hale. Pushes it over a little long and out of play. 17-9. Good idea. Tried to go right side, but just didn't get enough on it. Actually, rather put a little too much on it. A little outside the end line. It's an 8-point lead for our Lady Panthers. Smith with the serve here. Approaches. Nice jump serve. That's her third in a row. The shank off there. Bradley's going to have to dig it. Sets it up. Lydia Hale have to free ball it over. Whitley with a nice dig to Smith. Sets it up. Outside JoJo Jerry. Big spike, and it goes a little long. Great idea. Diving effort there from Russellville. Almost touched it. That would have been a tip and a point for our Lady Panthers. But as it stands, it's out of play, and the point goes to the Cyclones. Hale here with the serve. A 17-10 for our Lady Panthers. She'll approach it. Nice jump serve. Goes back row, a little long, and out of play. That's a service error. 18-10 the score. Great heads-up player in the back row. I believe it was Jerry who let it go. Great heads-up play there. And Ashlyn Newton will enter the game, and Anna Whitley will exit. JoJo Jerry with a serve here. 18-10 lead here in set number 2 for our Lady Panthers. Approaches this one. Nice attack there. Back row. Tavia Bradley with a dig. Abby Zachary saved it. Well, nice a save there from JoJo Jerry. They'll set it out. Burnett with a spike. Bradley has troubles receiving it, and that's another point for our Lady Panthers. That's a receiving error there on Bradley, and it's a 19-10 Lady Panther lead with JoJo Jerry in her second serve of the set. Here she goes, approaches this one. Nice serve to the back row. Communication error there. And that's a service ace, 20-10. Looks like Bradley and Ezra Kinsey kind of got tangled up on that play. 10-point lead. Jerry again. Nice serve this time front row. They'll get a quick set left-handed tip over. Jerry was there with a nice save. They'll kick it out. Ashlyn Newton with a nice tip over. Setting up again. Spike on the outside, hit her into the net. Greenbrier gets the point, 21-10. Lady Cyclones are struggling here in set number 2. Our Lady Panthers making a lot of noise here in the second set. Playing really, really well. Addie triple into the game for the Cyclones. 21-10 here in set number 2 as JoJo Jerry sets again. The floater off the outside hit. They're going to left-handed tip it over. Nice play by Jerry. Digs it. Smith sets it up outside. Ashlyn Newton, big spike. A two-handed save again there from Bradley. Quick set to Smith. Burnett tips it over down the line. She finds a home. Cyclones a diving attempt. Can't find it. It's 22-10. Our Lady Panthers are rolling up by 12. 3 points away from claiming the set. JoJo Jerry's been serving a while. She's doing a great job. Nice serve here. Right to Bradley. Sets it up. Quick set. Little left-handed tip over. But Smith's right there. Dunlap bump sets it up. Outside Newton tips it down the line. Nice save there for the Cyclones. Bumps it up. Bradley back row. They're going to have to free ball it again. Deep free ball. Looks like it's way long and out of play. Another receiving error, and our Lady Panthers are rolling. 23-10, 13-point lead here in set number 2. This will be the 6th serve in a row here for JoJo Jerry. They just don't have an answer. Big serve here. A nice dig. They'll set it up. Outside hitter. Big spike. That one finds a home. And Russellville ends the drought. My goodness. That was a good cross-court shot. Found the power alley. Ends the scoring rally, but it's a 23-11 game, and it might have been a little too late there for the Cyclones. The serve here goes back row. Nice dig there from JoJo Jerry. That was a receiving error. Tried to set it up to the setter Smith. She hustled over, couldn't get there. And the point goes to Russellville, 23-12. 2 points away from claiming the set. Lady Panthers are almost there. There's not a lot of room for error for the Cyclones here in set number 2. Floating serve over. Ashlyn Newton's there. Sets it up. Brooklyn Smith. A little quick tip to Burnett. Nice spike. Cyclones can't return it. Put her hand up almost in self-defense, and they're a set point away from claiming set number 2. 24-12. Sydney Dunlap will get the serve here. They're 1 point away. 24-12. They have dominated in set number 2. Dunlap approaches. Here we go. Serves it back row. Not a great return there. Bradley's going to have to tip it up. Another free ball. Greenbrier's got a chance to set it up. JoJo Jerry the bump. Smith to McDermott. Spikes it. Cyclones are ready. Nice dig there. Sets it up. They're going to have to, not a great set. They'll have to bump it over. Smith's got the setup. Outside Newton, big spike, tips, it lands home, and Greenbrier takes set number 2, 25-12. Great effort there for our Lady Panthers. They've taken set number 2 to send us to set number 3. The winner of set number 3 will obviously win the match here in the JV game. 25-12. What a job for our Lady Panthers. They have done so great there in set number 2. We're going to go ahead and take it to a quick break. We'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
This Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. If you're just now joining us here in the JV matchup, our Lady Panthers have done really, really well. They lost the first set 25-19, but they came back roaring in set number 2. They took the game 25-12. That was, you could really tell. They were playing lights out in that whole set, had a lot of great points. What's crazy is there was a lot of great rallies that they had that, I mean, my goodness, the Cyclones got pretty lucky on a couple of plays. Some two-handed, some saves that really some self-defense play that just found its way over the net. Lady Panthers weren't set up. But my goodness, they were rewarded for their efforts, played really well there in set number 2. Hoping that'll carry over into the final set here in the JV game. They'd love to claim it. A great building point for Coach Huff. She's got a lot of really, really great players for our Lady Panthers. They've done really, really well here. We're getting set here close to start set number 3. Again, while we have the moment, we want to thank our sponsors, American Safeguard Insurance and First Security, for just allowing this whole broadcast to be possible. If it weren't for them, we would not be able to do this, and so we really want to thank them and all our other sponsors, Old Bart's, Chef Lynn's, and there's a whole bunch of others that have teamed up with us to bring this game. And the football games and all the broadcasts that we're able to do is all because of them, and so we want to thank them for allowing us to do that. As we wait again, our Lady Panthers, man, they've really done well. Had a little bit of struggles there in the first set, kind of figuring out, maybe how to play a little bit in the first set. It was, again, one of those things where, maybe the jitters you're trying to figure all that out. Some jitters maybe, not sure. Didn't play extremely well. Had some nice plays, but just seemed a little bit lost out there at times on certain plays. My goodness, they made up for all of that in the second set. But the third set's where it all matters. I'm a really competitive person, as most of these girls probably are, and so nobody likes to lose. But, even so, there's been a lot of learning points for both sides. But our Lady Panthers have done a really good job with adversity, losing the first set, coming back in the second set, dominating. Obviously, they would like to continue that and end things in the third set and take it home. As we await, again, that down ref is making sure the alignments are correct. All the substitutions and rotations are where they need to be for our Lady Panthers in set number 3. Looks like they're going to start with Carrington Logan, JoJo Jerry, Brooklyn Smith on the front line. In the back row, it'll be Sydney Dunlap, Anna Whitley, and Izzy Carson. And for the Lady Cyclones, Abby Zachary will be on the back row. Remy Finken, Ellie Lamoureux. On the front line will be Carson Brock, Lydia Hale, and Kaylee Jones. So here we go. Cyclones will get the serve here in set number 3. This is for all the marbles in set number 3. We're actually going to go to 15 points to claim it as Abby Zachary approaches this one. Nice serve back row. Whitley's right there, though, with a dig. The setup from Smith, and they're going to say she hit the net. Oh, man, that's frustrating. I don't know. It looked good to me, but obviously the ref's a lot closer. He sees it a lot better than I can from up here. And the Cyclones take the 1-0 lead. Abby Zachary with the approach here. The serve. Izzy Carson, the nice dig. Smith sets it up. Outside JoJo Jerry. Big spike. Bradley's there. Nice dig. Zachary sets it up. Lydia Hale outside. Nice block tip. JoJo Jerry there. Tips it back up, though. Smith We'll have to back row it to Dunlap. She sets it over front line. Quick left-handed tip over. Whitley's right there. Smith sets it up. JoJo Jerry, big spike. Back row, but a nice dig there. Lydia Hale, the spike hits it into the net. We're tied at 1. Attacking area error there by Hale, and we're tied at 1. Brooklyn Smith gets the serve here. 1-1 in set number 3. Smith approaches this one. Nice jump serve to Bria Bradley with a nice dig. They'll set it up outside Lydia Hale. Big spike. Nice attempt there by JoJo Jerry. Sets it up. Dunlap will bump it over to Jerry, who will have to free ball it over. Quick bump over. Zachary. Quick little left-handed tip over. Dunlap with a nice save. Smith bumps it back. A nice hit over in the point there. That's Burnett with a nice tip over. Found a home on the dink, and it's 2-1. That set was a little bit behind her, and what a great athletic play there by Burnett. Maybe that was Carrington Logan, rather. Either Burnett or Logan. Either way, a great athletic play to step behind her body there, make a play. Smith with a short serve, and it goes a little too short as it hits into the net. We're tied at 2 on the service error. Carson Brock will come in to serve here. She's done really well throughout the game. We might see her a little bit in the senior high game a little later. Brock approaches this one. Little short serve there. Dunlap with a nice dig. Smith sets it up. That's Burnett outside. Big block, double tip. Cyclones will bump it over. Whitley's right there. Sets it up to Smith. Back over to Burnett. It's blocked, but Burnett's got it again. A big party ball, a joust that the Cyclones, the Greenbrier Panthers with a nice save. The Lady Panthers with a big one. They'll spike it outside. Whitley with a nice dig. Smith with a bump set back row. That'll be JoJo Jerry from about the down line. Makes a nice play. Little left-handed tip over, and it finds a spot. Couldn't close the gap. Found a little hole right in the middle. She preyed on that, and it's 3-2. Lady Cyclones with the lead. Carson Brock was with her second serve right here. Approaches this one. Nice serve. Dunlap with a dig. That's going to be an error there on the return. Brooklyn Smith with a diving attempt, but couldn't get it. Cyclones have a 4-2 lead. Carson Brock with their third serve here. Our Lady Panthers trying to side out in the rally. Deep back row serve there. Dunlap with a dig. Smith the setup. JoJo Jerry. A nice attack there, but that's an error as well. Cyclones have scored again. It's 5-2. Carson Brock with her fourth set. She's done really well tonight. Lady Panthers trying to end it. They're on a 3-0 run right now. Carson Brock approaches. Nice serve. Dunlap with a great dig. Smith sets it up. Outside to Jerry again. Little tip over. Cyclones are ready. Set it up outside. Big spot. Block there. I believe that was Burnett and Logan there with a big block, and it's 5-3. Had a good spot there, but it was blocked nicely. They closed the block well. Send it straight down, and it's 5-3. JoJo Jerry with the serve here. Approaches. Nice overhand serve. Some downspin. Bradley returns it, though. Hit it outside. Lydia Hale with a big kill. That was a nice play. Set it up off to the offside hitter. Set it up nicely. The big spike. Found a home right down the middle. It's 6-3. Again, in set number 3, it's a point rally to 15, not to 25. So Cyclones are essentially 9 points away from winning it. Our Lady Panthers are 12 points away if they want to claim it. Serve here for the Cyclones. Right there it goes to JoJo Jerry. Smith sets it up. Little tip over by Logan. Cyclones are ready, though. Lydia Hale, a tip over. Hits off the net. That's a big setup. Party ball right down the middle. Hale's got it. Big kill. 7-3. Make no mistake, she put that one up, and that one was one of those plays. It was right in the middle of the net. Hale jumped up with a big kill, 7-3, and our Lady Panthers won a timeout. We'll take the timeout with them, and we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
This Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. If you're just now joining us here in the JV game, and we're in set number 3. It's 7-3. The Cyclones lead it. Lady Cyclones won set number 1, 25-19. Our Lady Panthers stormed back in set number 2. Took that one 25-12. We're in the deciding set right now. And the Cyclones lead at 7-3. The serve here, nice dig there from Newton. Back row setup, that's JoJo Jerry. They're going to have to free ball it over. Dunlap with it there. Lydia Hale with a setup. Quick set. Down the line. Nice dig there by JoJo Jerry. A bump set there for Smith. Newton with the nice kill. Dig there from Brock. They'll set it up outside again. That's Zachary. Nice dig from Dunlap. Set up for Smith. Outside Newton. Little tip over. Cyclones are ready. Quick backward set to Lydia Hale. Has to tip it over. Nice dig there from Logan. Now they'll have to free ball it over. And a miscommunication there for the Cyclones. Dunlap finds a home, and it's 7-4. We'll take it. Cyclones weren't quite ready on that mix-up. And Dunlap made them pay, 7-4. Dunlap with an opportunity to get him back in a little closer here with a serve. Nice one over the outside. Hale with a dig. Little quick tip over. Logan's ready. Sends it back. Miscue again. Bradley's going to have to free ball it over. Nicely done. Great save. Smith sets it up back to McDermott. Big spike. Bradley's ready. A quick set again. Backward set. Lydia Hale. Big kill off the front of the net and finds a home. 8-4. Russellville's got the lead here in set number 3 of the JV game. That was a big kill. You always knew it was a great setup. Came on the offside hitter's position. A nice setup. Hale makes a nice play, and Greenbrier just couldn't get in place. 8-4 lead. Hale with the serve here. Little jump serve here from Hale. Nice dig from Newton. Smith with a bump set backwards. McDermott. Nice attack there. Brock with a diving save. A little tip spike over again. JoJo Jerry with a big dig. Goes a little to the outside. Smith gave an effort. Couldn't find it. 9-4. Russellville's got a 5-point lead here in set number 3. Again, here in the third set, it goes to 15. Rally points are to 15. Lydia Hale with an approach here. Long serve there. Floated a little too long. A service error there, and it's 9-5. Izzy Carson will sub into the game for our Lady Panthers, and it looks like Madeline Burnett will exit. 9-5 ball game. Hale will exit as well for the Cyclones, and Ezra Kinsey will come in. Izzy Carson coming in to serve. 9-5 ball game. Lady Panthers trying to inch their way back in it here in set number 3. Carson with a nice serve. The dig over the outside. They'll set it up. Back row set to Brock. Goes deep, but a little bit long, and our Lady Panthers score again there on the attacking error from Brock, and it's 9-6. Carson with her second serve here. She approaches right here. A nice attack, back row. The setup. Bradley will have to bump it. They're going to have to free ball it over. Little miscommunication. Brock goes a little outside left, and it goes out of play. 9-7. Some miscommunication again there on the Cyclones side, and our Lady Panthers have scored 2 in a row. Carson with her third serve here. She approaches a nice attack back row there. Bradley sets it up. Offside hitter spike. Carson with a one-handed dig. What a play. Smith to McDermott. Tips off her fingertips. Couldn't find its way over. A heck of a save there from Izzy Carson. But McDermott's tip over just didn't have enough on it. It's 10-7. Remy Finken with the serve here for the Lady Cyclones. They're 5 points away from claiming the match. Nice dig from Dunlap. Smith with a bump set outside. Free balling it over is Newton. Bradley with the dig. They'll set it up. Quick set. Nobody's there. And the Lady Panthers score again, 10-8. Another miscommunication there for the Lady Cyclones. A miscue again, and we're within 2. Ashlyn Newton approaching here for the serve. She's done really well tonight. Little float serve. Bradley approaches. Nice dig. They'll quick set it out to Brock. Big kill goes long. No downward action again, and it's 10-9. They've cut it to within 1. And the Lady Cyclones want a timeout. Our Lady Panthers have come back and made it close here in the third set. It's 10-9. We're going to take the timeout with them, and we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
This Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. I'm JB Brazil. Here in set number 3, the Lady Cyclones have they have the lead right now 10-9, but our Lady Panthers have come back here in the third set to make it a game, cut it to within 1. This set's to 15, by the way, so we're getting close to a conclusion right here. Ashlyn Newton will serve again out of the timeout. Big serve goes back row, a nice dig there for the Cyclones. Sets it up to Brock. Big spike. Carson there with a dig. Nice play. McDermott goes back row with a bump. Nobody's there. There's a point. We're tied at 10. McDermott with a bump back row. Nobody was home. And we're tied at 10 here in set number 3. Here in the JV game. Ashlyn Newton with a serve again. This is her third serve in a row. 10-point game. Newton approaches. Nice jump serve. Back row. Bradley's there. The dig. Zachary with a bump set. Carson Brock with a little tip over. Miscue again. An attacking error. And our Lady Panthers have taken 11-10 lead here in set number 3. They are 4 points away now. They're on a 4-0 run right now. Ashlyn Newton to serve again. Their fourth one. Approaches. Nice serve back row. Bradley couldn't make up her mind. Finally did. They'll have to bump it over. Free ball again. Dunlap with a bump. Smith right at the net. Backward set. McDermott. Big spike. Bradley's there. Zachary sets it up. Carson Brock. Big spike. Dunlap. Heck of a dig. Smith bumps it outside. JoJo Jerry and on the attack there. Just couldn't get enough on it. We're tied at 1 on the attacking area. On the attacking error there. 11-11. It's getting interesting here in the JV game. Tavia Bradley will serve for the Cyclones here in a tie ball game in set number 3. Tavia Bradley approaches this one. Nice serve back row. Izzy Carson's right there with the dig. Backward set to Smith. McDermott tips over, but Zachary's right there. Quick set. Back row Bradley will have to down ball it. Sure does. JoJo Jerry with a tip. Smith back to Jerry on the spike, and Cyclones are ready. Brock with a kill here. Nice block. JoJo Jerry's there with a dig. They'll set it up. Smith, a little bit too far over. A miscue there, but the Cyclones are ready. They're going to have to down ball another one into the net. An attacking error again. And the Lady Panthers take a 12-11 lead and another timeout for the Russellville Cyclones. Well, how about this? 12-11 lead. It started not so great for our Lady Panthers here in the third set. The Cyclones came out with, took a 4-0 lead. Started making some big plays, but the Lady Panthers have inched their way back in it. They take their first lead of the third set. It's 12-11. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
This Greenbrier Panther Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. 12-11 lead for our Lady Panthers. McDermott with a jump serve. Back row. Miscue for the Cyclones, but they're ready. They're going to have to free ball it. McDermott's there with a bump. Smith. Cross-court set to JoJo Jerry. Big kill, but Bradley with a heck of a dig. Left-handed attack there off the net. Finds the home, 12-12. Here in set number 3, we are tied at 12. Abby Zachary with a serve here for the Cyclones. Tied at 12 here in set number 3 of the JV game. Zachary with a serve. Nice dig there from Dunlap. Smith sets it up. JoJo Jerry, the tip block. Bradley's there. They'll set it up. Carson Brock outside. Big spike, goes long, and there's another error. 13-12, our Lady Panthers lead on the attacking error. Carson Brock's looked fine, but there's been a couple plays here late. She's spiked it long, had a couple of miscues. It's 13-12. Brooklyn Smith will serve here for our Lady Panthers. They're 2 points away from claiming it. Smith with a nice serve there. Back row, Bradley falling down. That's a mistake. 14-12. Unfortunately, Bradley just couldn't. She was falling down as she made the play. Couldn't get enough on it. And our Lady Panthers are 1 point away from claiming the match here in the JV game. Smith approaches again. The serve right here. The big dig. Bradley sets it up. They're going to have to go back row. Hale with an attack from the back row, and they got it. My goodness. Anna Whitley was there. That's a tough play. Lydia Hale making a big play as a junior. coming in there with a nice attack from the back row. 14-13, Carson Brock got a chance here to tie the game up on the serve here. Our Lady Panthers trying to end it. We'll have a substitution, though. It looks like Ashley Newton will come in and Anna Whitley will exit. 14-13. Lady Panthers 1 point away from claiming it. Soft serve there from Brock. She wanted to make sure she got it over. Smith sets it up outside. Burnett, the tip! You bet! She gets the point, and the Lady Panthers JV team wins the game and the whole match. How about it? That was very entertaining here, even at the JV level, to come in and watch this. Oh, my goodness. 15-13 win for our Lady Panthers here in set number 3 here of the JV match. I'm JB Brazil, by the way. Our first game, the Lady Cyclones took it 25-19. It was a close one. Second matchup, obviously, our Lady Panthers came out and stormed and took it away 25-12, made a lot of really nice plays. And then in that final set, as you just saw, 15-13 matchup, our Lady Panthers fought, fell down early in the third set, came back and won it. That's a great way. If you're Coach Huff, you like to see that from that level for your girls to come in, make a lot of plays like that down in the stretch. It was just really, really fun to watch. I'm really excited for them. And so as we're getting set for the varsity matchup tonight, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back maybe 10, 15 minutes later. But either way, it's going to be fun. Got some cool things to mention about the game tonight and the matchup. But we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
This Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
When homemade is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Back Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
From setting the budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
Do you have damage to your roof from a wind or hailstorm? Vision Roofing leads the way in roof repair and installation. From the initial consultation to the last nail is in place, their customer service is exactly what you need to feel at ease. For a free inspection, call Robert Branscombe at 733-8790 or Chad Stevenson at 697-6606. At Vision Roofing, they have the vision to see you through. This Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
Well, we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. I'm JB Brazil, calling this game for you guys tonight. Earlier today, the JV ladies just won in 3 sets against the Lady Cyclones, 25-19. They lost the first one, then they won the next two, 25-12, and then the final set, 15-13. They got the win. Tonight's matchup here for our varsity girls against the Lady Cyclones. Russellville's 0-3 to start the year. They lost to Conway to begin it. They lost in 3 sets. They lost to Shiloh Christian as well in 5 sets, 3 games to 2. They fell on that one. And then they lost to the conference leader, 3-1 in Greenwood. And so Greenwood's obviously a really good team, and our Lady Panthers have only played 1 conference game. That was against Siloam Springs. Did really well there, obviously, won in 3 sets. They also beat Benton 3-2. And so our Lady Panthers are 2-0. Russellville's 0-3 last year. Under coach, I believe, Ashley Jackson, they went 13-12-2. They made it to the playoffs. The Lady Cyclones have a history of pretty good volleyball. They've made the state tournament at least of the last 4 years that I was able to find out. And so they're a state tournament team. They are very competitive. They went 10-4 in conference play last year. As a matter of fact, only the 4 losses for Russellville in conference play were between Greenbrier and Greenwood. And Greenbrier and Greenwood obviously were both in first place in the conference last year. And so a lot of fun to be had there. Our Lady Panthers obviously are really excited to come in and play this Cyclones team. You know, a couple of key things to note again for our Lady Panthers. Last game, Zoe Lee was really great at the setter position, set up some big plays. There's a lot of things. Madison Fett last game, whenever she was serving, it seemed like we were scoring a lot. So she did really well in the serving department. You know, Jessica Keller as the libero did really, really well. A lot of players to really highlight, but obviously Marley Vanover played really well. She was our player of the game last Tuesday night in the Siloam Springs game. We expect big things from her tonight as well. We haven't got word whether or not Bailey Burrow will be playing tonight, but obviously from the attacking point of view, Peyton Crum did really well last game against Siloam Springs. Emma Hill as well, obviously Marley Vanover. Faith McDermott did pretty well as well. Even in this JV game, got to see a lot of good plays from her. Sydney Dunlap as well in the JV game, and so a lot of cool things to see from each of our players. Katie Huff's doing a great job here to start this season for our Lady Panthers. They're 2-0, and so really excited to see that. We're about 9 minutes and 50 seconds away from the first serve for our Lady Panthers, and so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
When homemade is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Max Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
From setting the budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
Do you have damage to your roof from a wind or hailstorm? Vision Roofing leads the way in roof repair and installation. From the initial consultation to the last nail is in place, their customer service is exactly what you need to feel at ease. For a free inspection, call Robert Branscombe at 733-8790 or Chad Stevenson at 697-6606. At Vision Roofing, they have the vision to see you through. This Greenbrier Panther Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. I'm JB Brazil calling the game for you this evening. It's a great day here in Russellville. Our Lady Panthers JV squad defeated Lady Cyclones in 3 sets, 2 sets to 1. They claimed it. Here in the varsity game is going to look a little different. Obviously, as we mentioned earlier, Russellville's 0-3. That's not quite indicative of their skill set. Obviously, they did really well last year. They have 9 seniors, does Russellville this year. Their only loss in conference play was to a really good Greenwood team. They took them to 4 sets, so they won 1. So they obviously are going to be pretty good. So, that's something to look at. They lost to a good Conway team and then Shiloh Christian. And so Russellville's got some things maybe to fix, and they've got a lot of time to do it. But Our Lady Panthers got a good opportunity after a big win against Salem Springs last Tuesday night. We're expecting big things from them in this game. We're about 5 minutes and 33 seconds away from the start of this varsity matchup. Coach Huff here again in her second season. They went 22-7-2 last year. They lost in the state first round of the state tournament to Paragould. It took them to 5 sets. Really heartbreaking loss there from them. Russellville made it to the state tournament last year as well. They lost in the first round. And so, both teams have quality volleyball schools. Obviously, Our Lady Panthers have looked really, really good here in the early onset. A lot of juniors played really well. There's a bright future for Coach Huff here at Greenbrier. So that's something really, really excited to see. Again, it's going to be one of those games as we look down the stretch here. How's it going to turn out? We don't know. The Lady Cyclones do have 9 seniors. We went over and talked to the coaching staff at Russellville before the game. They have a couple players it looks like it's going to be on their starting lineup, some players to watch out for. And my goodness, all of them are seniors. You have Mariah Ellis as a senior, Brooke Reed, Emmy Kennemore, Lily Rustin, Ruthie Jasamore, Lizzie Calloway, and Katie Duran. So those are 7 of the seniors that are, they've got some experience, and that's where the upside for them is against Greenbrier. They do really have some really good players, and so that'll be something to look forward to. The Lady Panthers are going to have to figure something out as far as that goes. Experience can go a long way, and that's something that obviously the Cyclones are hoping will carry them over. Again, Our Lady Panthers were the conference leading team last year. They won first place in the 5A West, and so they're good. And obviously Greenwood as well. That's the team that Russellville lost to, 3-1. And so it's going to be fun. Exciting to see how it ends up working out. We will, again, looking forward to seeing how Our Lady Panthers come out against the Cyclones of Russellville here. We're about 3 minutes, 45 seconds away from game time. We'll run another commercial, and we'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
When homemade is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Back Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
From setting the budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
Do you have damage to your roof from a wind or hailstorm? Vision Roofing leads the way in roof repair and installation. From the initial consultation to the last nail is in place, their customer service is exactly what you need to feel at ease. For a free inspection, call Robert Branscombe at 733-8790 or Chad Stevenson at 697-6606. At Vision Roofing, they have the vision to see you through. This Greenbrier Panther Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Again, I'm JB Brazil, bringing this game to this evening. We're getting close to the first serve, about 20 seconds away for the timer to go off there on the Jumbotron. A couple keys to the game for our Lady Panthers. I think it's tough sometimes, and a lot of it's pretty, common sense. And you think, oh man, obviously that's going to be, something that you're going to need to clean up throughout the game. But I think for our Lady Panthers, it's going to be obviously, keeping down on the miscues. Those are going to happen. You're going to make mistakes. Obviously, it's limiting those. But I think if they can set up nicely, get digging well, get the quick sets, the nice sets to the outside and outside hitters, and our hitters can attack well, find placement. If we can limit our attacking areas, I think that's where the momentum will begin, be able to take things away a little bit. So that'll be something to look forward to for our Lady Panthers, I think, is just attack well. That's kind of my biggest takeaway, I think, even from last game. So we're going to be quiet a little bit as we look for the national anthem. So we're just about set. They're giving the starting lineups for both teams. For our Lady Panthers, Marley Vanover will get the start, as well as Zoe Lee. Madison Fett. Bailey Burrows is back. So here we go. They're getting ready to announce the Lady Cyclones roster and lineup. We're going to take it to a quick break, and we'll be back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance and everything in between. We protect it all.
When homemade is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart's Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart's Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Max Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early, because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart's Southern Eats.
From setting the budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
Do you have damage to your roof from a wind or hailstorm? Vision Roofing leads the way in roof repair and installation. From the initial consultation to the last nail is in place, their customer service is exactly what you need to feel at ease. For a free inspection, call Robert Branscombe at 733-8790 or Chad Stevenson at 697-6606. At Vision Roofing, they have the vision to see you through.
So we are back here with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. We're just about ready to go. Quickly for the starting lineups for our Lady Panthers. Emma Hill on the front row. Alex Newland is back tonight. She was not here last week with Salem Springs. Zoe Lee on the front line as well. Bailey Burrow is back on the back row. Hannah Miller, the libero, is here as well. And then Marley Vanover on the back row. So here we go. Bailey Burrow will get the serve first for our Lady Panthers here in set number 1, and we are just about ready to go. The serve is over. Sheridan Rogers with a nice dig there. They'll set it up outside hitter. Big spike, goes deep and way too long. And just like that, we're underway. Our Lady Panthers lead at 1-0. If you're just now joining us, we have just started. We're in set number 1. Bailey Burrow with a nice serve. Here we go again. Back same spot. Sheridan Rogers with no return again. A nice serve there. Couldn't quite get the tip that you wanted. It's 2-0. 2-0, our Lady Panthers lead. Third serve in a row here from Bailey Burrow. A lot of high praise for her as well from Coach Huff. Nice serve right here. Rogers is there this time. A nice dig. They'll go outside hitter. Nice tip. Nobody was there. A nice dive there from Emma Hill, but Russellville gets the point. It's 2-1. Jessica Keller will sub into the game, and Bailey Burrow will exit. Ruthie Jackamore will serve here for the Cyclones. 2-1 Lady Panther lead. She approaches. A nice serve here. Great dig right there. I think that was Vanover. Nice dig. A little tip over. Oh, they're going to say, give the point to Russellville. 2-2, Jackamore with another serve. She approaches the end line. Nice jump serve back row. Vanover with a nice dig. Zoe Lee with a joust, a little tip over. She wins the battle, and Zoe Lee gives Greenbrier a 3-2 lead. Madison Fett will enter the ball game. Emma Hill will exit. Fett's coming in to serve. She did really well last game against Salem Springs. See if she's got the firepower again here serving. First one here. Libero with a dig. They'll set it up. Middle line. Big spike. Madison Fett with a nice dig. There's a party ball right there. Big spike, though. Lily Rustin with a big kill right there. And we're tied at 3. Lydia Hell will enter the ball game for the Cyclones. Tied at 3 here in set number 1. Three to 3 ball game. She'll approach this one. A nice serve there. Jessica Keller with a dig. Zoe Lee backwards set. Big attack there from Peyton Crum. But it hits into the net a little bit. It might have been Emma Hill. Either way, it's Russellville's point, 4-3. Big serve again. Jessica Keller with a shank dig there. Emma Hill will have to bump set it. Marley Vanover attacking. Nice attack. Dug nicely by the Cyclones. They'll bump set it outside Lydia Hill. Man, big attack right there. That's a big one. 5-3. Cyclone lead. Found a spot in the middle of it. That was Alex Newland, rather. He's playing on the offside hitter spot right now. Amy Kennemore with a soft serve. Jessica Keller, the diving save. Party ball, big attack. Lydia Hale gets the point. It's 6-3. Well, they scored 4 in a row. The Cyclones are on a 4-0 attack right now. They lead it 6-3 now in set number 1. Amy Kennemore will get the serve again. She approaches here. Nice jump serve. Goes way long on the back row. That's a service error. And it's 6-4. Looks like Peyton Crum will come back into the ballgame. Hannah Miller will exit. Alex Newland will serve. We didn't see her a week ago at Salem Springs. She's here today. A nice serve there, dug nicely by Kennemore. They'll go offside hitter, spike. Nice dig by Jessica Keller. Zoe Lee, the bump set. Marley Vanover, the attack goes cross court down the power alley, but went a little long, and it's 7-4 Russellville. Had a nice idea. Did the best they could with the setup there. Had to go jump off the 1 foot, try to go across court. 7-4 though, Russellville the lead after the point. Keller the dig on the serve. Backwards set, a little too far there. Peyton Crum can't find it. Tried to bump it over. That's an error there for Russellville. For Greenbrier, and Russellville gets the point. 8-4 should be the score. Lily Rustin the serve here for the Cyclones. She attacks. That's a good serve right there. Madison Fett with a diving attempt. Couldn't find it. It's 9-4. That's a great serve. That's an ace there for Rustin. Spiked it back row. Found a home, 9-4. Rustin with her second serve approaches. Back to Fett again. The bump's a little too far up against the net. Cyclones get the point. It's 10-4. And Cody Huff may want to take a timeout here soon. Stop the momentum a little bit. Rustin with her third serve. Approaches this one. Goes down low. A nice attempt from Jessica Keller at the defensive specialist spot, but Russellville's got another point. It's 11-4 here in set number 1. This is Lily Rustin's 4th serve in a row. She's done really nicely. Approaches the line here, the end line. Nice serve. The shank off of the libero. That one's off of Hannah Miller, and it's 12-4. Greenbrier wants timeout. Coach Huff didn't like what she saw. There was a 12-4 lead. That's their 5th point in a row with Lily Rustin serving. Before that, they went on a 4-0 run. Not the greatest start that our Lady Panthers wanted. Did do fine. They took a 3-2 lead and went back and forth. It was 3-3, and then here the last 9 points for Russellville have really come in bunches, and they got a 12-4 lead right now here out of the timeout. While we got a moment, we want to thank our sponsors again. American Safeguard Insurance and First Security for just allowing us to do this, to be able to broadcast. And if it weren't for those guys, it wouldn't be possible for us to be able to have this broadcast for you guys. And all our other sponsors that have teamed up with us to get this game to you guys. We really appreciate all their support and teaming up with us to broadcast these games for you. So out of the timeout, our Lady Panthers coming back onto the court. Peyton Crum, Zoe Lee Hannah Miller, Jessica Keller, Madison Fett, and Marley Vanover will come in and be the lineup out of the timeout. Hoping to break something here. Rustin with her 5th serve in a row. The attack, Jessica Keller with a nice dig. Zoe Lee will set it up. Outside Marley Vanover. Big kill. Back row, you bet. 12-5 now. That was a nice setup from Vanover. That's what they need. The clean attacks, find the spot. And that was a nice play. 12-5 our score. Zoe Lee will get the serve here. 12-5 ball game. Lee serves here. The libero with a nice dig. They'll set it up. Offside. Lydia Hale with a big kill, and it's 13-5. Spiked it off the net, bounced over. Sheridan Rogers will enter the ball game, and Carson Brock will as well. We saw her a little bit in the JV game for the Cyclones. 13-5 lead for the Cyclones, and Sheridan Rogers will get the serve. She's a senior. Approaches right here. Nice serve, front line. Hannah Miller with a dig. Zoe Lee with a setup, backside, offside spike from Vanover. Cyclones will have her struggles returning. They'll have to free ball it over. Miller to Zoe Lee. Quick set. Peyton Crum with a big kill. Oh, they're going to say it went long. Out of bounds. My goodness. Oh, man. That's unfortunate, but the score's going to go, point's going to go Russellville. Oh, man. Looked pretty. Everything about that play was set up nicely. Looks like Zoe Lee's going to go over and talk to the ref, see what the call was. Either way, it's going to go to Cyclones, and it's 14-5. Sheridan Rogers with the serve here. Back row Miller with the quick set. They'll get it to Zoe Lee. Big set, blocked out of bounds by Hale and Ellis, and Greenbrier will get the point. They closed the block, but they just blocked it to the wrong side, pushed it out of bounds, 14-6. So Marley Vanover will get the serve here. Trying to get Greenbrier back into the game. Not the start they wanted. Approaches, nice jump serve, goes back row. The dig there from Russellville. Nice dig from Hannah Miller at the libero spot. Zoe Miller sets it up. Back row spike, Vanover. A one-handed save by the Cyclones. Rogers will bump it up. Lydia Hale will spike it over, but she spikes it into the net after an attacking error, and it's 14-7. As you can see, the key to the game is finding those attacks to work to their advantage. Even though they may have returned the attack, they still had some struggles on that end, but a service ace there from Vanover, and it's 14-8. That was a heck of a placement right there. Down the left side, a cross-court serve. Russellville's going to adjust this time. Vanover serves this one into the net. That's a service error, and it's 15-8. Had a good idea, trying to go near the same spot. Just maybe forced it a little too low. Didn't get enough on that one. Lydia Hale with the serve here. 15-8 to score. She approaches the end line. A soft jump serve back row. Hannah Miller struggles to return it off the fingertips. That's a receiving error, and 16-8. The Cyclones lead it here in set number 1. If you're just now joining us, our Lady Panthers led 3-2 at one point. Cyclones went on a jump, took a 12-4 lead, and they've been battling back and forth ever since there. A nice dig from Miller. Zoe Lee back set up to, I believe that was Emma Hill with a nice kill. Cyclones couldn't return it. It's 16-9. Sub in, I believe Alex Newland will sub in, and Peyton Crum will exit. Hannah Miller with the serve here. 16-9 ball game. She'll serve the libero, serves it up. Nice dig there for Salem. Rogers will bump set it outside. That's Kennemore with a spike, and it goes long. Greenbrier cut the lead to 6. 16-10 on the attacking error there from Kennemore. Hannah Miller with a serve here. Miller with a serve. Back row, the libero dig. Rogers sets it up. Backward set Mariah Ellis with a big spike. Finds a home. Cross court shot down the power alley, and it's 17-10 Russellville. That's tough. I mean, great setup, backward set. Now with the power side, find a good spike there, and 7-point lead for them. Lizzie Calloway with a serve. Nice dig there from Vanover. Zoe Lee sets it back up for Vanover. Back row spike. A nice save, and I'll be, my goodness. What a play on the spike there. Just one of those little self-defense, smack back over. Found a spot down the left line. Vanover made a heck of an effort diving, but the point goes to Russellville, and it's an 8-point lead. Calloway the serve again. Goes back row. Vanover the dig. Lee with a setup. Quick set. Goes to Alex Newland on the block. No return for Greenbrier. It's 19-10. The line judge just said he called it out. They're going to go talk. Zoe Lee again is going to talk to him. They're going to go talk to the line judge. Might should have been a point for Greenbrier. Looked like they blocked it out of bounds. They're going to go talk to him. We'll see what the call ends up being. The line judge talking to the ref. He's going to call it out, and that's going to go to Greenbrier. He corrects the call, makes the right call, and Our Lady Panthers have cut the lead to 7. Bailey Burrow will come in to serve right here. She approaches the end line. A nice serve here, goes back row, the dig there. Rogers with the setup, quick set, little tip over, found a home off the tip. Zoe Lee and Alex Newland couldn't close the block. They found the dink over, it's 19-11. Bailey Burrow exit, Jessica Keller enters back in. And I believe it's Ruthie Jackamore in to serve for the Cyclones. Approaches here, a little soft serve. Vanover's there, the nice dig. Zoe Miller sets it up outside. Newland, big spike, way long. Right idea, just rotated her hand a little bit, pushed it a little long, and it's 20-11. Right idea, but Newland went long with it. Jackamore with another serve. Vanover the dig. Zoe Lee sets it up. Quick set over the net. Oh, my goodness, they're going to call it double hit on Zoe Lee. Oh, my goodness. That's unfortunate. Point goes to Russellville. 21-11. Zoe Lee's down to talk to the ref, wants to know what that was about. Must have hit off both hands a little bit, rolled off one and off the next. It wasn't a smooth transition. I'll give him the point. It's 21-11 rather. Jackamore with the serve again. So Lee to talk to Coach Huff about that. I don't think she liked what she heard from the ref. Coach Huff there smiling it off. Hopefully they can get some momentum back here in a 21-11 game. Jackamore the serve. Approaches this one. Nice dig from Miller. Zoe Lee, the set backwards to Newland. No one is home. A tip off the shank there. Newland gets the point, and it's 21-12. We got a substitution. Madison Fett comes into the ball game. Looks like Emma Hill will exit. Madison Fett with a nice serve here. Tip off, that was Callaway with a dig. They'll set it up outside. Big spike for the Cyclones. Miller with a nice save. Keller bumps it up. Nice play. Miller has to give him the free ball. Nice save. Quick set here. Front side. Cyclones. Big setup. Big spike. They get the point. It's 22-12. It's a quick setup. Big play. We got a sub in. Lydia Hale will sub back into the ball game. But the Cyclones lead it by 10. And brings in Emmy Kennemore with the serve here. She'll approach. Nice jump serve. Back row. Miller with a dig. Zoe Lee has to go chase it. Bump sets it back row. Madison Fett with a spike. Back row again. Nice placement. Hopefully they'll get something out. Quick set over. They're going to give the point. A double hit. They're going to give the point to Greenbrier. 22-13. Must have been one of those plays exactly what Zoe Lee did. It looks exactly that's what the Cyclones did there. 22-13. Alex Newland will be serving for Our Lady Panthers. She'll be on the bottom half of the line here on the end line. She'll serve. Lily Callaway with the dig. They'll set it up. Offside spike. Blocked nicely by our Panthers. It was Vanover and Crum. But it's going to be out of bounds, and Russellville's got the point. They lead it by 10. They're 2 points away from claiming set number 1. Lily Rustin the serve here. She approaches. Nice serve. Nice downward action. Fett's there with a nice dig. Oh. A little close to the net there. Party ball. The big block by Ellis. 24-14. Russellville's a point away from taking set number 1. It's tough going. Lily Rustin with the serve here. So he's trying to claim set number 1 for her Cyclones. She approaches it right here. Attack. Tips off the net, and that's going to end the set number 1. Serves it off the front of the net. Tips back over. Russellville wins it 25-13 in set number 1. Goodness gracious. That's one of those plays. I mean, it wasn't the greatest set for Our Lady Panthers. They started out fine. took a 3-2 lead. Things kind of fell apart. Cyclones went on a couple of big runs. They couldn't get the attacks working. And as it stands, the Cyclones take set number 1. We're going to take a quick break after the time, or in between sets, and so we're going to be right back with the Greenbrier Panther Sports Network.
This Greenbrier Panther Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. If you're just now joining us, 25-13 was the final score in set number 1. Our Lady Panthers fall to Russellville in the first one. So obviously looking for a better start in set number 2. It's one of those things where it didn't start great for our Lady Panthers. Going to have to figure out a way to get back in it and win this second set. You don't want to. It's awful tough to come back from a 2-0 slump, and so it's really crucial to win set number 2. When you fall behind 2-0, like I said, it's just really, really tough to come back and win 3 in a row. And so nothing too alarming, but obviously want to play a little bit better in the second set, obviously, and so want to figure out a way to kind of piece that together, get the win. So again, talked a little bit about it. Russellville's only loss in conference play. Well, they're 0-3, but their only game in conference, they lost to Greenwood 3-1. Greenwood leads the conference. Greenbrier's 2-0. They beat Salem Springs last week 3-0. They beat a really good Benton team in 5 sets, and so Greenbrier's really good at resilience, coming back and making plays. This is their first road game, though, and so that may play a little bit of factor. So to start set number 2, on the front line, looks like Bailey Burrows going to be in, Alex Newland, Emma Hill, Peyton Crum, Marley Vanover. I believe Zoe Lee will be on the back row. Hannah Miller actually will come in at the libero spot for Crum. We're just about to start set number 2. I believe Russellville will get the serve to start set number 2. They won the first one. Ruthie Jackamore will serve first for the Lady Cyclones, and here we go. In set number 2, Jackamore will get ready. Our Lady Panthers hoping to have a different outcome than they did in the first set. A soft serve goes back row. Miller with a nice dig. Zoe Lee with a quick setup. That's Alex Newland. Big spike down the left line, and Greenbrier strikes first. That was a great play. Big spike, went left side corner, 1-0. Bailey Burrow will get the serve for our Lady Panthers. This will be their first serve of the second set. Nice serve goes back row. Nice dig there. The setup from Jackamore. Quick tip spike. Newland's there, though. Quick tip, Vanover. They'll have to get it over Miller with a down ball. Lily Calloway, the libero, back set, backwards bump set. My goodness, big kill. Did it find a home? It did. We're tied at 1. Look at those. Emmy Kennemore with the serve now for the Lady Cyclones as we're tied at 1 here in set number 2. She approaches the ball. Nice jump serve. Goes short. Vanover with a, oh my goodness, they're going to say it hit the floor. Oh, goodness, he's going to say it's hit the floor. That's a point for the Cyclones. A great effort there by Vanover, and my goodness, I thought it easily made a play there. He must have seen something I didn't see, but Kennemore approaches here. The serve, this one's in the net. She tried to go back-to-back, the same serve. That one was a little too low hitting the net. And we're tied at 2. Here in set number 2, Madison Fett will enter the ballgame. Emma Hill will exit. Fett comes in to serve. She did really well in the serving department last Tuesday against Salem Springs, hoping to pick back up right where she left off. Nice serve long. Cyclones got it, though. They'll set it up offside spike way out of play. That spike went airborne for Lily Rustin, and Greenbrier takes a 3-2 lead. This is what the score was last set. Greenbrier took a 3-2 lead after going back and forth. The Cyclones jumped out on a big run, though. Greenbrier going to try to keep that from happening. A front serve to Lily Hill on the soft one. They go backward, back row spike from Kennemore, and she goes long again. Greenbrier with a 4-2 lead. Set her up back row, went deep, had the right downward top spin, but it went long. Madison Fett with their third serve. Here we go, front line again. That was Kennemore with a dig. They'll set it up, big spike. Back row, good placement. Miller dives, can't save it. 4-3. Russellville's cut it to 1. 4-3 lead. Cyclones will get the serve here. That's Lily Rustin with the serve. She'll be going up. She's a senior. There are 9 seniors on this Cyclone roster. They've got some experience, most of which have started. Lily Rustin with the serve here. Jessica Keller the dig. Kind of close to the line on the joust. Yeah, Lydia Hale wins the battle. Zoe Lee was there, but Hale wins the jump ball. We're tied at 4. Here in set number 2. Cyclones took set number 1, 25-13. We're tied at 4 in set number 2. As Lily Rustin approaches, and the service error there. Served it way too long. Greenbrier's got the lead 5-4. Alex Newton will be in to serve now for our Lady Panthers. She approaches the line. Serve goes to the libero, Lizzie Calloway with the dig. They'll set it up. Outside, a little dink over the net. Keller's there. She digs it nicely. Zoe Lee sets it up. Vanover, big spike. Off the block. Shank out of bounds, and Vanover gets the kill. 6-4, Greenbrier leads. That's what they needed. Feeding Vanover. She's a junior, and she's really, really good. She's been really effective with the attacks. That's the one they need to be feeding right now. Keep this game going. Nice serve there from Newland. Lydia Hale will get the spike here. Nice block by Zoe Lee and Peyton Crom. And that's 3 in a row for our Lady Panthers. They lead at 7-4. Newland serving again, her 3rd serve here. She approaches here. Nice serve goes to the right back row. Nice dig there, the setup. They go Hale. Nice dig. Fett is there. Great dig. They're going to have to go backwards. A down ball there from Fett. Return nicely. Ellis with a little pushover. Vanover. Nice athleticism to get down and dig. Fett back row spike. Great attack, but Cyclones are ready. They'll go outside. Lydia Hale with the kill. Nice dig from Fett. They go out to Zoe Lee. Attack from Vanover, and my goodness, going to need a top back over, but Zoe Lee and Peyton Crum with a block there, and it's 8-4. That was a great volley. Those are the ones that our Lady Panthers are going to need to win. When you're volleying back and forth going, you got to win those hard fought. There's a lot of attrition that goes into that, and you got to win those. Nice serve there again from Newland. Quick tip over, one-handed save. That's right there on the dig. Quick set, backwards set from Zoe Lee. Peyton Crum's there. Big block, though, from Hale. They'll go bump set backwards from Zoe Lee. Attack from Marley Vanover. They called it in. 9-4. Nice play. I have struggles calling her Madison Vanover. I have no idea why. I know a girl named Madison Vanover, and I think that might have a lot to do with it. Either way, it's 9-4. It's Marley Vanover with the attack there. Great placement again. Here's Alex Newland with the serve. Nice dig right there. The set backwards from Jackamore. Big spike, Lydia Hill blocked by Crum, but it didn't find its way over the net. It lands on Greenbrier's side, and that's a point for Russellville, 9-5. Sheridan Rogers will come in to serve. 9-5 score. Approaches the ball here. Nice serve. Madison Fett with a dig. Zoe Lee, quick set to Marley Vanover. Blocked nicely. But Lee with a big bump set. Attack deep from Peyton Crum. Nobody was ready. Hit the deep back line on the end line, and Greenbrier takes a 5-point lead. A great heads-up play there from Peyton Crum. Bailey Burrow will enter the ball game. Jessica Keller will exit. And Zoe Lee will get the serve here with a 5-point Greenbrier lead here in set number 2. A nice serve here. Goes back row. Carson Brock's into the game with a nice dig. Lizzie Calloway. They'll go back row spike, and they found a hole in the defense of the back row. Hannah Miller and Madison Fett found a spot in between both of them, and it's 10-6. Lydia Hale's going to exit the ball game for the Cyclones, and Brooke Reed will come in to serve. 10-6. Lady Panther lead in set number 2. Cyclones took the first one. Reed with a soft serve over. Hannah Miller's there with a dig. Zoe Lee. Bump set to Vanover. Big kill. Nice save there from the back row from Reed. Little tip over Carson Brock. Couldn't find its way over the net. And our Lady Panthers take 11-6 lead on the attacking error. Carson Brock's a sophomore, so there's been a lot of learning mistakes there from her. But on the Greenbrier side, Marley Vanover will serve here. She approaches the line. Nice jump serve. Back row Lizzie Calloway. The libero has to just quick save. They're going to nice setup there from Sheridan Rogers, but a big block there. My goodness, Russellville Cyclones with a dig trying to return back, but they hit it out of bounds, and Greenbrier's got the point. It's 12-6. That was a big block up there. Timeout on the court. Cyclones won a timeout after that play. 12-6 our lead, and we're going to be right back after a word from our sponsors.
This Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Our Lady Panthers are doing really well here in set number 2. They lead at 12-6. The Cyclones, Lady Cyclones took set number 1, 25-13. Our Lady Panthers almost have as many points as they did last set. Vanover with a jump serve here. Calloway falling down. Quick set from Rogers. Ellis goes the cross-court shot, but she pushed it a little too long, and Greenbrier's got a 13-6 lead. This is how many points they scored last set. They've already scored that. Hopefully they'll be able to continue the onslaught here in the second set. Nice serve from Vanover. Back row a dig. Rogers sets it up outside. Big, oh man, attack there. Hannah Miller with a diving attempt. Emmy Kinnamore with a nice attack, and it's 13-7. Lady Panthers lead. Lily Rustin enters the ball game for the Lady Cyclones, and it looks like Lizzie Calloway is going to serve for them. She's the libero for the Lady Cyclones, also a senior. Gets set to approach this 13-7 Lady Panther lead. A floating serve goes back row. Vanover's there for the dig. Set up from Zoe Lee. The attack from Emma Hill off the block, out of bounds. Greenbrier gets the point. 14-7. Emma Hill with a kill. Got a nice ring to it. That one was off the block, went wide and long. And out of play, Hannah Miller will get the serve right here. 7-point Lady Panther lead. The attack there goes down the right side. Kinnamore just has to put it in play. Rogers sets it back up for Kinnamore down the left line. Zoe Lee was there, but it's going to tip off her hands and go out of play. 14-8. Lady Panthers have the lead, though. A couple of substitutions. Rogers is going to come out for the Cyclones, and so is Carson Brock. Ruthie Jackamore and Katie Duran will enter the ball game for the Lady Cyclones. And I believe Ruthie Jackamore is going to serve as well. She approaches. Nice jump serve. Goes near back row. Vanover's there for the dig. Zoe Lee, quick set. Up, Alex Newland, big attack. Man, Cyclones with a great save, though. Here we go. Miller's there on the free ball. Sets it up, outside. That's Emma Hill with a big attack. And that's a nice kill. 15-8 on the attack right there. What a play, Emma Hill. That was a great setup, and our Panthers they're rolling. They're up by 7. Bailey Burrow will get the attack here. Or rather, we'll get the serve here. Nice serve goes back row, dug up. Ruthie Jackamore with the serve. Kinnamore with the attack, goes back row. Nobody's home. Russellville gets the point, 15-9. Enemy Kinnamore will get the serve now. She got the point just then. She'll get the serve. 15-9. Bailey Burrow is going to exit. Jessica Culler comes into the ball game. Kinnamore approaches. Nice jump serve. Hannah Miller with a dig. Zoe Lee sets it up. Back row, Mallory Vanover. Big attack. Nobody could get a return on that. Hits off the hands of Kinnamore, and that's a point for Greenbrier on the service kill. A nice attack there for Marley Vanover. Madison Fett's going to enter the ball game, and Emma Hill will exit. Fett's coming in to serve. She did well last time. Got 3 serves in a row. Hoping to keep that going. Serve right here. Goes back row. Dug nicely. Quick set up. Jump set. Attack Lydia Hill. It's blocked nicely by Newland and Lee. One-handed tip from Keller. Hannah Miller's going to have to bump it up. Marley Vanover attack back row. That's what you need. Party ball. Alex Newland slams it down, and it's 17-9 Greenbrier. They call it a party ball when the ball's received over, and it's right at the net for a nice kill and a return, and that's exactly what happened there, and Newland put it straight down. Madison Fett, second serve again. Back row a dig. Jackamore the setup. Quick set. A little tip over. They're going to call a lift, and it's 18-9. Couple of miscues in a row for the Lady Cyclones, and the Greenbrier Lady Panthers are rolling, so much so that Coach Jackson wants a timeout. And we're going to take the timeout with them. We'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
This Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. If you're just now joining us, I'm JB Brazil. We are in set number 2 here in Russellville, where our Lady Panthers lead at 18-9. Lady Cyclones came out firing on all cylinders in the first set. They won at 25-13, but it's been a different story here in set number 2 as Madison Fett serves out of the timeout. Service error into the net, and it's 18-10. Not the start they wanted out of the timeout, but Russellville seems to have killed the momentum, at least momentarily. And Lily Rustin will serve for the Cyclones as she approaches the end line. Big attack back row. Hannah Miller, the libero, with a shank off of that one, and that's a point again for Russellville. They've scored 2 in a row out of the timeout. The shank off of Hannah Miller, that's a tough play. Got to get her hands extended or above her shoulder, so that's a tough play. The second serve in a row from Lily Rustin. Approaches the end line. Nice serve. This one back to Miller. Nice one this time. She digs it. Zoe Lee sets outside. Marley Vanover down the line. She got it. Oh, no, they're going to call it out. Ref initially called it. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. Down the line again. That's Russellville's 3rd point in a row. They got a better vantage point than I do, but man, oh, man, looked pretty good from this view. Thought it was in. 18-12. And the service error there on Lily Rustin gives Greenbrier the point. It's 19-12. Alex Newland in to serve here for the Lady Panthers. The serve here, Lizzie Calloway with a dig, though. Jackamore backward set. Lydia Hale, nice tip. That was a nice setup for the Cyclones. That was definitely a nice play. That made it look easy. Tips back over. Nobody was home. 19-13. Sheridan Rogers will enter back in the ballgame, and so will Carson Brock for the Lady Cyclones. Ruthie Jackamore will exit. Rogers in to serve. 19-13 the score. Lady Panthers lead it by 6. Attack there, Madison Fett with a dig. Zoe Lee backward set. That's to Peyton Crum, but Lydia Hale and Mariah Ellis are there with a big block, and it's 19-14. They've cut it to 5. Ever since that timeout, it was a good timeout by Ashley Jackson. She did a great job. It's kind of seemingly switched the momentum a little bit. Our Lady Panthers are going to try to end that. A soft serve, front line, Miller. Man, that's an ace. She dives, couldn't make a play. The service ace for Sheridan Rogers, and this will be her third set, or her second serve, rather. It's 19-15. 4-point game. Rogers again, the short serve. Jessa Keller is there. Off the front of the net again. Another short serve. That floater found a home. It's 19-16. 3-point game. This one, she goes a little bit more farther back row. Keller's ready this time. Quick setup for Zoe Lee to Vanover. Big spike tip block, but Cyclones get it back. The attack there from Hale. Nice diving save from Miller. Sets it up. Vanover down the line. That's got to be in. What's the call? They say it's in. I was about to say down the line. It's hard to see that line judge isn't very clear when he calls it in or out. It's 20-16. They give her the point. And we got a sub. Bailey Burrow will come in. Jessica Keller will exit. And Zoe Lee will get the serve. A 4-point Lady Panther lead. 5 points away from claiming the set. Carson Brock with a dig there. Sheridan Rogers with a bump set. Back row attack from Kennemore, and she finds a hole. 20-17. They've cut it to 3. Another sub again. Lydia Hales coming out for the Lady Cyclones, and Brooke Reed will come in to serve. The Lady Panthers were up by 8 at one point. They have cut the lead down to 3. Here in set number 2, Brooke Reed attacks here. A floating serve. Hannah Miller's there. Zoe Lee with a dig. Backward set, Vanover. Attack goes long. 20-18. Russellville's cut it to 2. The attacking there on Vanover. The backward set up there. Offside hitter position. Vanover hit it long. And Brooke Reed with her second serve. It's a 2-point game here in set number 2. Another substitution for our Lady Panthers. Sydney Dunlap will come in for the first time, and Madison Fett will exit. Not sure what the call is here. I think we'll call it timeout. That's what it is. Timeout for the Lady Panthers. We'll keep it right here, though. While we do have a moment, we do want to thank our sponsors, to the big ones that have really helped us kickstart this whole broadcast and allowing us to be able to do this week by week and every time we can get a game is American Safeguard Insurance and First Security. So we want to thank them so much. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. We also thank all of our other sponsors that have teamed up with us. Again, none of that would be possible without any of them, and so we really appreciate their support. Katie Huff talking to her girls. Cyclones coming out of their timeout. I imagine there's a couple of things that Coach Huff is saying, but obviously just the biggest thing, calling that timeout, try to end the momentum a little bit. You're up by 2, 5 points to go to claim the set. Hoping to maybe slow down the momentum a little bit. Here's Brooke Reed. Trying to get a side out for the Lady Panthers. Brooke Reed will serve. She approaches the end line. A jump serve. Nice dig there from Dunlap. Zoe Lee. Quick set. Peyton Crum. Little dink over the net. Tipped off her fingers. They're going to go back row. Kennemore. A push over the net. Zoe Lee's there, though. Dunlap. Get it to Vanover. Nice attack to the back row. Sharon Rogers will set it up. Kennemore attack goes long, and it works out. The timeout's good. 21-18. 3-point Lady Panthers lead. 4 points to go to claim the set. And it's 21-18. Marley Vanover to get to serve. This is definitely somebody you want up serving right now. Big opportunity to get some points, get close to claiming the set. She approaches here. Jump serve. Into the net. 21-19. Obviously, that's not what she wanted to do, and doesn't happen often, but it's 21-19. Lizzie Calloway will attack. Or will serve now for the Cyclones as she jump serves it back row. Vanover's there. Nice dig. Zoe Lee sets it up. Outside. Emma Hill. Down the right line. You bet. The power alley attacks it. Hit the line on the right sideline, and it's 22-19. Greenbrier's within 3. And Hannah Miller got an opportunity to serve here. The libero for the Lady Panthers. 3-point lead for our Lady Panthers in set number 2. The serve here. A nice dig. Sheridan Rogers with a quick set. Outside. Kennemore dig nicely by Vanover. Zoe Lee quick sets it over. Cyclones are ready. A little bit out of position. They'll have to bump set it. Carson Brock the attack, the big block from Newland and Hill, but the Cyclones get it back over. Hannah Miller to Zoe Lee. The attack, Alex Newland. They're going to call it out of bounds. My goodness. 22-20. Russellville gets the point. That's frustrating. Sharon Rogers is going to exit, so will Carson Brock. In comes Ruthie Giacomo to serve, and it's a 2-point game. Katie Huff wants another timeout. And we're going to take this timeout with them. It's 22-20. Our Lady Panthers lead here in set number 2. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
This Greenbrier Panther Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panther Sports Network. 22-20. Here in set number 2, the Cyclones coming out of the timeout will be Alex Newland, Zoe Lee, Emma Hill, Bailey Burrow, Hannah Miller, and Marley Vanover. As Giacomo the serve. Vanover's there with the dig. Zoe Lee sets it outside. Emma Hill, big kill, blocked. They're going to say it didn't make it over the net. That's the 4th hit, 22-21. Cyclones are within 1. Oh, man. I'm going to say it hit the net, didn't make it over. It wasn't considered a block, and therefore it would be the 4th hit. That's frustrating. Coach Huff letting the down ref have it. What's no avail? Doesn't just kind of talking that one out. There's not really anything you're going to get out of that. Giacomo with a serve. Nice dig from Vanover. Backward set. Bailey Burrow, big kill. Block, though. We're tied at 22. Kennemore with a block. We're tied at 22. 3 points away from this set being over. Who's going to claim it? Both of them are 3 points away. Ruthie Giacomo with a serve here in set number 2. Tied at 22. Giacomo approaches, a soft serve on the jump. Hannah Miller with a dig. Zoe Lee sets it up back row. Vanover, big kill. A nice attack. That's a free ball going out of bounds. Greenbrier the point. They're up by 1. 23-22. This is a big one. Bailey Burrow to serve here, but Greenbrier really needs to claim this set. You fall behind 2-0. It's really hard to come back. Greenbrier really needs to win this one. Bailey Burrow with a serve. Backside hit. That's a party ball. Big kill, Newland, but oh boy, big return for the Cyclones. They'll bump, set it up. Another party ball, big block, Newland, you bet. 24-22. Greenbrier's within one of claiming set number 2, and this would be big. Bailey Burrow with an opportunity here. 24-22. She approaches the serve here, goes back row a dig. The setup. Cross side hit, goes out of bounds. Greenbrier claims it. 25-22, and Greenbrier takes set number 2, and that's big. They really needed to win that one. 25-22 the score in set number 2. That's how that set will end. It's been a good one. It's been a tale of 2 sets, that's for sure. Cyclones dominated in set number 1. It was a lot closer in the second set. Greenbrier jumped out really big. Cyclones came back close. Obviously, the Cyclones couldn't come back, and our Lady Panthers put it away in set number 2, 25-22. So, at the set, we are going to be taking a break, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
When homemade is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Mack's Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
From setting the budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
Do you have damage to your roof from a wind or hailstorm? Vision Roofing leads the way in roof repair and installation. From the initial consultation to the last nail is in place, their customer service is exactly what you need to feel at ease. For a free inspection, call Robert Branscombe at 733-8790 or Chad Stevenson at 697-6606. At Vision Roofing, they have the vision to see you through.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network here in set number 3. Tied at 1. Cyclones won the first one 25-13. Our Lady Panthers won the second 25-22. Here we are, set number 3. Bailey Burrow will serve. Hannah Miller's in as well to start the third set. Marley Vanover, Emma Hill, Zoe Lee, and Alex Newland. The Cyclones try to return here. Kennemore with the spike. Nice downward action. She finds a home, and it's 1-0 Russellville on the kill by Kennemore. Emmy Kennemore with a nice attack. Well, sub in Sheridan Rogers will exit for the Lady Cyclones, and Katie Duran will come in. 1-0 Cyclone lead here as we've just started set number 3. Ruthie Jackamore with a serve. Jessica Keller with a nice dig. Zoe Lee sets it cross court. Attack from Emma Hill. She attacks it right down the middle. Pushed it right down their throat, and it's tied at 1. Nobody was home up the middle. Great attack. Madison Fett's going to come in on Emma Hill will exit. Fett's coming in to serve, and she's been very, very good at serving for the Lady Panthers. This serve goes long, though, and that's a service error there for Fett, and it's 2-1 Russellville. Another substitution, Lydia Hale will come in. It looks like Brooke Reed will exit. And Emmy Kennemore will serve for the Lady Cyclones here at a 2-1 lead for them. Serves over. Miller with a dig. Backward set. Newland big attack. Blocked out of bounds by Lydia Hale, and we're tied at 2. Big setup. Nice backward set there from Lily. We've been trading points back and forth. Peyton Crum enters the ball game, and Hannah Miller will exit. Brings in, looks like Alex Newland will serve. She sure will. Down the line, out of play. Oh, boy. Service error there. Newland's out. In comes Hannah Miller again, and Cyclones have a 3-2 lead. Look, shot that down the line. Great placement, but just a little long. Lily Rustin with the serve here. Goes back row. Madison Fett the dig. Hannah Miller will have to bump it up. Looks like Vanover. Nice attack. Tip back. Cyclones with the return. They'll set it up. Outside hitter Lydia Hale. The nice placement. Vanover with a great dig. They tip it over. Zoe Lee with a nice tip. And Cyclones return it. Madison Fett to Lee. Sets it up. Peyton Crum. Big attack. Nice dig there by Kennemore. They'll bump it up middle. Lydia Hale will have to free ball it over. Jessica Keller with a nice dig. Cross court set to Marley Vanover. Who else? And she slams it home. We're tied at 3. 3-3 game. Bailey Burrows going to come in for the Lady Panthers, and Jessica Keller will exit. Zoe Lee's going to serve. 3-3 game here in set number 3. Each team's claimed 1. Who's going to claim set number 3 as Zoe Lee serves that one. Hits the outside corner. Nice. I really couldn't see that. Nice placement in the back right corner. Greenbrier gets the point. 4-3 on the service ace by Zoe Lee. 4-3 Lee. Lee again. Lydia Hale's there on the return. A nice bump up from Kennemore. Back to Lee. Attack right there. Vanover's right there with a nice dig. Lee, backward set. Burrow tips it over. Lizzie Calloway with a dig. Jackamore, backward set. Big attack. Madison Fett with a heck of a save. Vanover dives with one hand. Peyton Crum can't receive it. And we're tied back up at 4. Katie Duran with a big attack. Sheridan Rogers enters the ball game. Katie Duran will exit. We are tied at 4 here in set number 3. And Sheridan Rogers getting set to serve this one. She approaches. A nice serve. Goes right to Hannah Miller. Zoe Lee with the set to Peyton Crum. Big attack. A nice dig by Kennemore, though. But nobody went to retrieve it after the bump from Jackamore and Kennemore. And Greenbrier gets the point 5-4. A little miscommunication there from them. Madison Fett will exit now, and Emma Hill comes back into the ball game. Marley Vanover to serve. She approaches this one. This serve is a nice one. Goes back row. Calloway with a dig. Quick set. Hale with a block. It rides the net. Lands on Greenbrier's side, and Russellville gets the point on the kill by Lydia Hale. 5-5 game. That's a big play there. Brooke Reed will come into the game to serve for the Cyclones as we are tied at 5 in set number 3. It has gone back and forth tonight. Brooke Reed approaches. A soft serve front line. Hannah Miller's there. Nice dig. Zoe Lee. Quick set. Back row. Vanover. Big attack. Rides the net. Bounces over. And it lands and finds a spot on the Cyclone inline. It's 6-5. Found its way over on their side of the court. Hannah Miller to serve here at the libero spot. Our Lady Panthers have a 6-5 lead. Miller with a serve. A dig there from Marine. Backward set, Jackamore. Mariah Ellis shoves it way out of play, and Greenbrier's got a 2-point lead, 7-5. It's been the biggest lead of the set for either team. 2-point lead. It's been back and forth through this set. Hannah Miller trying to extend the lead a little more here on the serve, 7-5. A soft serve again. Reed there to dig it. Jackamore the set. Nope. Oh, they're going to have to free ball it over. That's Reed, and then she free balls it out of bounds. It's 8-5 Greenbrier. The returning error there from Reed. Had to free ball it, but just pushed it way out of play, and it's 8-5. Hannah Miller with her third serve. Soft serve again. Calloway with a dig. Jackamore, jump set backwards to Mariah Ellis. Tip block. That was Emma Hill. Burrow digs it. Alex Newland with the attack, though. Pushed it wide, long, and left, and it's 8-6. On the attacking error by Newland. Lizzie Calloway in to serve for the Cyclones. If you're just now joining us, first set for the Lady Cyclones. They took it 25-13. Lady Panthers took the second one 25-22. It's 8-6 Lady Panthers here in the third. And the attacking error by Vanover on the back row attack. Hits into the net, and it's 8-7. Cyclones within 1. And Lizzie Calloway with her second serve here of set number 3. Approaches the end line. Nice soft serve again. Vanover's there with a nice dig. Nicely to Loie Lee. Alex Newland with the attack. Goes a little long. We're tied at 8. Whew. 8-8 game. Great idea. Just went back row, a little long. Couldn't find the end line. Tied at 8. Lizzie Calloway with the attack or the serve here. Vanover's there with a great dig. Quick setup for Zoe Lee to Emma Hill. Blocked. Miller with a dig. Backward set, Bailey Burrow. Nice saving attempt from Sheridan Rogers, though. Jackamore the quick tip over. Nice dig from Vanover. Quicks it over to Alex Newland. Tips it over. It got blocked. Marley Vanover's going to push it back row and get a setup. Here we go. Jackamore pushes right side. Kennemore. Big attack. Vanover with a great dig. Bailey Burrow with a bump back over. Joust at the line. Big block by Alex Newland. And Greenbrier gets the point. It's 9-8. That was a great volley. Great save there. Bailey Burrow to bring it back in play. 9-8. And Burrow gets a serve here. The attack there. Sheridan Rogers with the dig. Jackamore's just going to have to bump it up. Kennemore with the attack. Hannah Miller sets it up. Bump set for Zoe Lee. Attack from Emma Hill. The shank off the arms of Russellville, and Greenbrier's got a 2-point lead. It's 10-8. Bailey Burrow with her second serve here of the set with a 10-8 lead. 10-8, Lady Panthers in the third set. The serve there. Sheridan Rogers with the dig on the back row. Jackamore sets it up. Kennemore blocked there by, that's Alex Newland and Zoe Lee. They closed the block, slammed it down, stuffed it. It's 11-8. Big play there. They got the quick set up. Kennemore had it where she wanted it, but my goodness, Zoe Lee and Alex Newland closed the block really, really well. 11-8. Bailey Burrow with the serve. Back row, the dig. That's Reed. Quick set from Jackamore. They set it up to Lily Rustin. She spikes it long. It's 12-8, and Russellville wants a timeout. 4-point lead for our Lady Panthers. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
This Greenbrier Panther Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Out of the timeout, the Lady Panthers have a 4-point lead. Russellville called the timeout. And to come back on the court for the Lady Panthers, Emma Hill, Alex Newland, Marley Vanover, Zoe Lee, Hannah Miller, and Bailey Burrow will continue to serve here. And here we go. 12-8 lead. Burrow with the serve. Sheridan Rogers with a dig. Jackamore the quick set. That's Lily Rustin. Big spike out of the timeout. They get the point. It's 12-9. Big attack there from Lily Rustin. Found a hole in the back of the Greenbrier defense. It's 12-9. And Katie Duran comes back in the ball game. I believe Sheridan Rogers will exit. It's 12-9. Ruthie Jackamore with a serve here for the Lady Cyclones in a 12-9 ball game. Lady Panthers lead it by 3. Jump serve here. Into the net. That's a service error. And the Lady Panthers lead by 4, 13-9. Looks like we got some substitutions. Sydney Dunlap will come into the game, and Emma Hill will exit. Dunlap in to serve. 13-9 in set number 3. Dunlap approaches this one. A nice serve back row. Lizzie Calloway the dig. Jackamore quick sets it up. Nice attack, Lily Rustin, but Jessica Keller's right there with the dig. Zoe Lee push set outside. Marley Vander, big attack. Shank off the arms, and that's a point for our Lady Panthers. It's 14-9. Off the hand, I believe that was either Brooke Reed, Lizzie Calloway. Either way, it found a home. And Sydney Dunlap with her second serve here. 14-9 the score. They split the first 2 sets. A soft serve here from Dunlap. Nice dig up. Jackamore sets it up. Outside, Kennemore. Attack is long, and Greenbrier's got another point. It's 15-9. Dunlap with their third serve here. 15-9 game. The serve over from Dunlap. Nice dig there by Kennemore. Jackamore serves it up. Lily Rustin. Big attack. Nice dig there by Dunlap. They'll go push back. That's Katie Durant. Dig by Hannah Miller. Zoe Lee quick sets it over. They're going to say it's a double hit. They're going to call it a lift, actually. I think that's on Zoe Lee. It's a point to Russellville. It's 15-10. You know, that's the thing. He's been called that all game long. We didn't see it a whole lot against Salem Springs, but he's been calling it, that's for sure. Emmy Kennemore will serve for the Lady Cyclones. The senior approaches the end line. A jump serve is over. Jessica Keller the dig, though. Zoe Lee, quick backward set to Alex Newland. Big attack. Nice return, though, by the Cyclones. Lydia Hale with a dink over the net. Finds a home. 15-11. Russellville's cut it to 4. Might have been more of a roll shot there, actually, from Lydia Hale, but a nice placement. Cuts the lead to 4. Our Lady Panthers lead at 15-11. Emmy Kennemore approaches again for her second serve. Jessica Keller with a dig again. Zoe Lee sets it outside. Marley Vanover. Big attack off the tip. Lands in anyway. And that's 16-11 on the kill from Marley Vanover. She's looked awful good. Peyton Crum comes into the game now, and Hannah Miller will exit. 5-point Lady Panther lead here. And Alex Newland will get the serve. Near the down line. A nice serve right here. Lydia Hale with a dig. Jackamore sets it up outside. Lily Rustin into the net. It won't find its way over. The attacking error there for the Cyclones. And our Lady Panthers lead it by 6. The Cyclones want another timeout. It's 17-11. Our Lady Panthers lead it by 6 here in set number 3. This will give us a chance to remind you to thank our sponsors, American Safeguard Insurance and First Security, for allowing us to be able to put this broadcast on. Again, none of this would be possible without them or any of our sponsors for that matter. We really appreciate all that they've been able to do for us. Here in set number 3, our Lady Panthers lead by 6. The first set, the Lady Cyclones won 25-13 going away. The second set was obviously a little bit different. Our Lady Panthers took that one in a lot closer matchup, 25-22. It's 17-11 here in set number 3. It's been exciting. Katie Huff's having a great year with her girls. They're 2-0. Obviously, it's early. They beat the Benton Panthers to start the season. Shut out a conference foe in Siloam Springs a week ago. Playing really well against the Russellville Cyclones, trying to increase their record to 3-0 tonight. Cyclones trying to get their first win. They're 0-3. So Alex Newland will get the serve out of the timeout. Peyton Crum's in the front line there with Zoe Lee and Marley Vanover. Back row will be Sydney Dunlap, Jessica Keller, and Alex Newland with the serve right here. She approaches. Nice attack. Lydia Hale with a dig. Jackamore will set it up. Lydia Hale's just going to have to dink it over. Jessica Keller there with a dig. Sliding down. Zoe Lee, a little push set. And then Vanover just pushes it over. Attack here. Big block. Vanover and Crum. You bet. 18-11. They stuffed it. That was a nice job again. The block wasn't completely closed, but they were able to get enough hand extension there and push it straight back down. It's 18-11. Our Lady Panthers lead it by 7. Alex Newland with the attack or the serve here. That one was a little wide. Lydia Hale probably shouldn't have gone for it. It might have gone out of bounds. Either way, that's an ace, and it's 19-11. That's a big play right there. Alex Newland. And to serve, Carson Brock will serve here, or will enter the ball game for the Lady Cyclones, and Katie Duran will exit as Alex Newland approaches this serve. A long one again. Callaway's there, though. Quick setup. Lydia Hale outside. Big attack. Back row, but it went a little long. And Greenbrier's got a 9-point lead. It's 20-11. That was awful close to the end line. Line judge called it out, and we will definitely take it. 20-11. Alex Newland with her third serve here. Back row again. Callaway pushes it up. Jackamore sets it up to Lydia Hale again. Big attack. Dunlap with a great dig. Push outside. Zoe Lee to Vanover. Big block. Lands inbounds on the Greenbrier side, and that's a big stuff there for the Russellville Cyclones. 20-12. That was Lydia Hale there, I believe, on the block. And it's 20-12. Lily Rustin will serve it for the Lady Cyclones in an 8-point game. Serves over. Nice dig by Jessica Keller. Zoe Lee sets it up. Peyton Crum in position. Blocked up. Pushes it back over after the block. Jackamore sets it up outside. Lydia Hale for the Cyclones. And a big spike from the outside hitter spot. Cross-court shot. Power alley. Found a home, and it's 20-13. Lydia Hale with a big kill right there. Lily Rustin with her second serve here in the 2013 game, trying to get her Lady Cyclones back in this set. The serve is short. Vanover's there. Great dig. Zoe Lee sets it back up to Vanover. Kill down the line. They call it out of bounds. Oh, man. That's a tough call. Out of play. Point's going to go to the Lady Cyclones. That was set up nicely. It looked good. They've got a better vantage points than I do. I'm not going to argue anything, obviously, and so as it stands, it's 20-14. Lily Rustin with her third serve. Dig there from Dunlap. Zoe Lee sets it up out again to Vanover. Blocked, shanked off the hands. That's a point that time. Marley Vanover would not be denied on that one. It's 21-14. Jessica Keller will exit the game. Bailey Burrow will come back in. Zoe Lee to serve. 21-14. Serves outside Lydia Hale with a dig. Jackamore one-handed set. Push over from Mariah Ellis. Dig by Dunlap. Zoe Lee sets up quick. Peyton Crum. The attack. They're going to say out of bounds. He thought it. I think Coach Huff wanted a tip on that. They're not going to get the call. Point goes to Russellville. It's 21-15. I think Peyton Crum wanted that tip as well. Didn't get the call. 21-15 as it stands. Sheridan Rogers is in the game now for the Cyclones in the serve. Hannah Miller with a nice dig at the libero spot. Zoe Lee sets it up nicely. Bailey Burrow off the tip. Rogers dives and saves. Couldn't do it. Greenbrier's got a 7-point lead, and they're 3 points away from claiming the set. 22-15. Emma Hill will enter the ball game. Sydney Dunlap will exit. Trying to get some height on the front line. Marley Vanner approaches this. Nice serve. Downwards action. Little knuckleball. Lizzie Calloway can't return. It's 23-15. You can tell when that ball's served and it's not moving a whole lot. Those are really, really tough to return. That's exactly what Vanover did there. It looked like it wasn't hit all that hard, but it's coming. It's a little wobbly. Tough to return. They're 2 points away from claiming set number 3. Vanover waiting on the signal from the ref. She gets it. Serves here. Man, a big serve there. Calloway the big save. Rogers sets it up for Kennemore. Just has to dink it over. Peyton Crum was there, and so was Emma Hill, but I think there was some miscommunication there. Found a spot, found a home on the Greenbrier court. 23-16. Cyclones have cut it to 7, and Brooke Reed will here to serve. She approaches the end line. A soft serve here. Vanover's there with a nice dig. So Elise sets it up. Back row to Vanover. Attack off the net. Bounces over. There's Sheridan Rogers with the attack for the Cyclones, though. Zoe Lee sets it up to Emma Hill. Yeah, big attack. Rogers with a big dig. They'll quick set it over. Double hit. You bet. Oh, they're going to call it a lift on Russellville, and the Lady Panthers are 1 point away from claiming set number 3. 24-16 our score. And Hannah Miller in here to try to get the set here and end it. Here she goes. Approaches right here. Hannah Miller with the attack. Back row. Lizzie Calloway with a dig, though. Sets it up. Mariah Ellis attack. Goes a little long. Miller stuck her hand out there and touched it. And the Cyclones have cut the lead back to 7. It's 24-17. Lizzie Calloway to serve here. 7-point game. Greenbrier's 1 point away from claiming the set. Soft serve over. Vanover's there. Quick set. Zoe Lee outside. Blocked. Out of play. Greenbrier gets the point on the attack from Emma Hill. And that will be the set. 25-17 in set number 3. Our Lady Panthers have won 2 sets in a row. And how about that? We're going to take a quick break as we get set for set number 4. We'll be back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
When homemade is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Max Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
From setting.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. If you're just joining us, our Lady Panthers lead this thing right now 2-1 in sets. Lady Cyclones won the first one 25-13. They kind of blew them out in the first set, but our Lady Panthers have answered. They've won the next 2 sets 25-22 and 25-17. And to start set number 4, it'll be Alex Newland, Emma Hill, Bailey Burrow on the front line, Zoe Lee, Hannah Miller, and Marley Vanno will be on the back row. It's been fun tonight. Lady Panthers really have answered well. It was tough. They got beat pretty good in that first set. They've answered, like I said, really, really well, and hoping to go away and win this set and go home happy with the win. As Ruthie Jackamore will serve, Hannah Miller with a dig. Nice setup from back row to Marley Vanover. The attack goes long, pushed it a little too much, and it's 1-0. Russellville takes the 1-0 lead here in set number 4. Cyclones lead it 1-0. Ruthie Jackamore with a serve this time, a little soft serve. Hit off the palm a little bit, didn't have enough on it. That's a service error, and we're tied at 1. Bailey Burrow will serve for the Lady Panthers. There we go. Burrow approaches the end line. Nice attack there. Nice serve. A shank off the back row from Brooke Reed. That one went long. A service ace there for the Lady Panthers and Bailey Burrow, and it's 2-1. Here in set number 4. Bailey Burrow again will serve. 2-1 lead. She approaches the end line. Nice serve. Tries to go do the exact same thing, but pushed that one a little bit to the right too much. And we are tied at 2. A couple substitutions now. Lydia Hale will enter. Brooke Reed will leave for the Lady Cyclones. Bailey Burrow will exit, and Jessica Keller will come in for our Lady Panthers. Coach Huff, most teams nowadays run a 5-1 setup. Nice dig there from Marley Vanover. Zoe Lee sets it up. Outside Emma Hill. Big kill block. Vanover's there, though. Miller bumps it up. They're going to go outside a little roll shot there from Emma Hill. Sets outside Jackamore. Lydia Hale, but Hannah Miller with a dig. Jessica Keller hits it up. They're going to have to hit it over. Free ball over from Vanover. That's right near the line. Great placement. Callaway's there with a bump up. Outside shot from Lydia Hale into the net. That's an error. Greenbrier's got the lead 3-2. What I mean by the 5-1 positioning is you usually have 5 hitters out there and 1 setter. Some teams will run with a 4-2. They'll have 2 setters and 4 attacking players. Emma Hale will exit now, and Sydney Dunlap comes in. And so that's what most teams run today. Sydney Dunlap, the attack here. Back row, nice setup there. Lily Rustin rides the line on the attack, and Russellville side it up at 3. And now Rustin, after the kill, will come in, and she'll get to serve here in a 3-3 game. Rustin approaches the end line. The nice attack. Jessica Keller with a nice dig, though. Zoe Lee sets it up outside Marley Vanover. Big attack. Lydia Hale's right there, though. Sets it back up. Jackamore back to Hale. A tip block. Hannah Miller with a dig, though. Zoe Lee outside Vanover. Big attack right at Lily Rustin. Big up ball. Too close to the line, though. Katie Duran couldn't find a way. Leslie Callaway will enter for the Cyclones now. And Peyton Crum comes in for our Lady Panthers. Hannah Miller will exit. 4-3 Lady Panther lead here, and Alex Newland will get to serve. Big serve here. Lydia Hale with the dig. Quick tip over on the party ball. They're going to call a lift on Jackamore, and Lady Panthers lead at 5-3. That was a joust kind of right at the line. Our Lady Panthers win it. Alex Newland will serve here with a 5-3 lead. Second serve of the set. Right to Kennemore on the opposite end. Back row set, a little backward set there from Jackamore. Quick tip over there from Peyton Crum, but Cyclones are ready. Outside shot, Lydia Hale. A little quick tip over, runs the net. Jessica Keller with it. Oh, man, Sydney Dunlap. After the tip from Keller, try to make a big play. Cyclones win that point, 5-4. Sheridan Rogers enters in for the Lady Cyclones. And Katie Duran will exit. And Carson Brock will enter as well. Ruthie Jackamore will exit. 5-4 Lady Panthers lead. If they can win this one, they'll get the win. Sheridan Rogers with the serve. Nice dig from Dunlap. Zoe Lee sets it out to Marley Vanover. Tip block. Back row. Kennemore's got it. Sheridan Rogers sets it up. Outside Lydia Hale. Big dig. Or big attack. Big dig there from Hannah Miller. Zoe Lee jump set. Marley Vanover gets up high. Slams it down. And it's 6-4. That's big. I mean, she got way up there. A lot of downward action. That's going to be really tough to return, no matter even if you are there. It's 6-4. Zoe Lee will serve here, and Bailey Burrow enters the game. Jessica Keller exit. Kennemore with a nice return. Sheridan Rogers with the backward set. They're just going to have to tip it over. Sydney Dunlap sets it up. Zoe Miller, Marley Vanover, and Kennemore's there with a dig. Rogers sets it up outside Lydia Hale. Big save, though. 2 little chicken wing tips for the Greenbrier Panthers, and Vanover has to push it over. Nice push there from Ellis, but they're going to say she lifted there. Basically just got up and threw it over, and Greenbrier's got a 3-point lead. 7-4, Zoe Lee with her second serve. Lady Panthers lead it by 3. Approaches this one. Down the right line, pushed it long, out of play. 7-5 on the service error by Lee. And the Cyclones have cut it to 2. Lydia Hale will exit here, and it looks like Haley Walker will enter. She's a senior. approaches this one. 7-5 ball game. Lady Panthers lead it in set number 4. The dig from Hannah Miller on the serve. Kind of nice play there from Vanover just to free ball it over. Set up outside Carson Brock. Nice dig from Miller, though. Bump set for Zoe Lee. Push over for Sydney Dunlap. Walker with a nice save. Carson Brock tips it over. Walker pushes it back over. Nice dig, though, from Dunlap. Sets it up. Vanover outside. Oh, my goodness. Off. That's a facial off of Sheridan Rogers. My goodness. That's a big kill. Smashed it off her face, and that was coming in there hot. Let me tell you. Whoo. I wouldn't have wanted to been in the way, let me tell you. 8-5 lead now for the Lady Panthers, and that'll spark something right there, I guarantee it. Vanover coming to serve here right after that big kill. Serves it over. Right to Walker, a big bump. Rogers will bump set it outside. Little tip over for Kennemore. Dig from Dunlap. Lee pushes it outside. That's Emma Hill. Spikes it into the net. It's an attacking error. Russellville's got the point. It's 8-6. Lizzie Calloway will serve here now for the Lady Cyclones. And an 8-6 ball game. Calloway approaches here. Soft serve. Man over the dust. Diving save right at the line. Party ball. Spiked down by Lily Rustin. It's 8-7. Not a whole lot you can do. It's just right down the line. Or right at the line of the net. Rustin just got up, put it down. Emma Hill, or rather Alex Newland will enter the ball game for the Lady Panthers. Oh, they're going to give the point. They're going to say she's in the net. It's 9-6. My bad. Miller with a nice serve. And the big attack this time from Lily Rustin goes. 9-7 is our score on the attack. A couple of substitutions for the Lady Cyclones. Carson Brock and Sheridan Rogers will exit. Katie Duran enters the ball game, and I believe that's Ruthie Jackamore as well. She'll come in to set. 9-7 Lady Panthers lead. Jackamore approaches this. Jump serve goes deep. Marley Vanover's right there with a nice dig. Zoe Lee sets her back up. Back row. Big attack. Can't return. And there's another attack there for the Lady Panthers. Marley Vanover with a big kill, and it's 10-7 for our Lady Panthers. Bailey Burrow will approach now with her first serve. A 10-7 lead. Goes back row. Haley Walker with a nice dig, though. Quick set, Jackamore, Lily Rustin with an attack, but nice dig from Vanover. Plays it off the Jumbotron, and Vanover just pushes it over. Great setup. They'll push that outside. Kennemore just going to have to push it over. That's Bailey Burrow with a dig. Zoe Lee sets it up outside. Peyton Crum gets blocked. They're going to say it never made it over the net. I mean, my goodness. Quick reflexes, though, from Vanover. That ball slams off the net. She jumps and makes a play. They're going to say it was the 4th hit, so it doesn't even matter. Lydia Hale will enter the game for the Cyclones. Jessica Keller will as well for our Lady Panthers, and Bailey Burrow will exit. And the serve here from Emmy Kennemore. She'll approach the inline. Nice jump serve. Hannah Miller with a nice dig. Zoe Lee will set it up. Back row attack from Vanover. Return, though, for the Cyclones. Big block. Alex Newland and Emma Hill with a big block right there. And our Lady Panthers got a 3-point lead after the stuff. After the block, Emma Hill's going to exit. Sydney Dunlap will come in to serve. 11-8 score. Our Lady Panthers lead it in set number 4. Dunlap with a nice serve over the net. Front line to Lydia Hill. Sets back row from Jackamore to Kennemore. Nice dig from Sydney Dunlap. Lee sets it up. Outside push attack there from Marley Vanover on the spike. Return by the Cyclones. Lydia Hill with a spike there, though. Goes a little long. She wants a tip. No call. Point goes to our Lady Panthers, 12-8. They are going to say it was a tip. She got it. There's a reason Lydia Hale wanted that call. It's because it was a tip. Call reversed, 11-9. And the Cyclones have cut it to 2. Lily Russin will serve now for the Lady Cyclones. She's been really good for them. Big attack here, big serve. Nice dig from Dunlap. Sets right back of the line. Joust going to be, they're going to say it was a lift. It's going to say it was a lift on Alex Newland. And Russellville's cut the lead to 1. It was blocked out of bounds, so it would have been their Lady Panthers points if she hadn't lifted. They're going to call the lift on Alex Newland, though. Zoe Lee kind of wants an explanation on it. Don't think she really liked the call. As it stands, as the Cyclones serve again, Lily Rustin will get her second serve, an 11-10 game. Cyclones really need to win this one, obviously, if they're going to stay alive to send it to 5 sets. 11-10 game. Rustin approaches again. A nice serve goes back row. Dig by Dunlap. Nicely done. Bump set from Zoe Lee. Outside hitter. Marley Vanover right to Rustin with a big dig. Jackamore sets up Lydia Hale with a big attack. Dunlap saves it, but a joust, and they're going to say Ellis crossed over the net. That's a point for Lady Panthers, 12-10. It was a joust at the net. Ellis extended her arms a little too far. Point goes to our Lady Panthers, and they lead it by 2. Alex Newland will get the serve here. 2-point Lady Panthers lead here in set number 4. Trying to win it. Proved to 3-0. Newland with a nice serve there. Dig by Kennemore. Jackamore sets it backwards set to Duran. Dunlap sets up. They're going to have to free ball it over Jessica, though. Lydia Hale with a nice dig. Quick set, Mariah Ellis with a push. No call on it. That one was clean. Zoe Lee pushes it back over. Jackamore sets up Lydia Hale. Big kill. Vanover with a great dig. A nice diving attempt there by Peyton Crum, and one-arm save from Vanover. Duran with a spike over, and they'll find a hole. Great effort there for our Lady Panthers to even keep that play alive, but the Cyclones would not be denied on that one. Well, a couple substitutions. Katie Duran will exit the game here, as will Ruthie Jackamore. Carson Brock will enter, as will Sheridan Rogers. 12-11 game here in set number 4. Rogers with a serve here. She approaches, a nice serve. A dig there from Sydney Dunlap. Quick set to Marley Vanover from Lee. That's a shank. That's going to go out of play. A big kill there for Vanover, 13-11. Bailey Burrow will come back into the ball game. Jessica Keller will exit. And Zoe Lee will be here to serve, 13-11. Big serve here goes long, out of play. That's a service error. Russellville's got the point. It's 13-12. A couple more substitutions. Lydia Hale will exit, and Haley Walker will enter back into the ball game for the Lady Cyclones into serve. 13-12, Lady Panther lead here in set number 4. Walker with a serve here. A shank dig off from Dunlap. Vanover's going to go back to Dunlap. She'll just push it over. Rogers with a dig. Callaway bumps it outside. Kennemore, big spike off the net. Vanover with a great save. Carson Brock sets it up. Rogers, quick set. Ellis, just a little tip over, found a hole. Big attempt, try for Sydney Dunlap on the diving attempt. Couldn't make it. Found a hole in the middle. Almost a little campfire there for the Lady Cyclones, and we're tied at 13. Walker with a serve here. Back row, Dunlap with a nice dig. Zoe Lee sets up kind of front line. Burrow has to tip it over, but it's blocked. Crum pushes that over. Rogers, there, Brock, but a mistake there on the attacking error, and Lady Panthers have a 14-13 lead on that mistake. Another substitution. In comes Emma Hill, and Sydney Dunlap will exit. Marley Vanover in to serve here. 14-13 lead. Approaches this one. Nice attack. Callaway with a dig. Couldn't quite return that. That's an ace. 15-13. Off the shank from Lizzie Callaway. 15-13. Marley Vanover with her second serve. Nice jump serve. That's a nice one. Haley Walker with a great dig. Rogers bumps that outside. Kennemore, a little tip over. Emma Hill with a nice dig. They're going to set up Vanover outside from the back row. Pushes it left. Got it. 16-13. Lady Panthers got a 3-point lead, and Ashley Jackson wants a timeout. We'll take the timeout with them. 16-13 our score. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
This Greenbrier Panther Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
And we are back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network here in set number 4. Again, if you're just now joining us, our Lady Panthers are 9 points away from claiming this match. They lost the first set 25-13. The Cyclones really blew them out of the water. The second 2 sets were a little closer, but the Lady Panthers won them 25-22 and 25-17. They lead this one by 3, and they're hoping to run away here and claim the match, obviously, under head coach, second season for Coach Katie Huff. Marley Vanover approaches the serve here, and she found it. Big service ace. Nobody touched it. Back left corner, a cross-court shot, and out of the timeout, the Lady Panthers take a 17-13 lead. For our Lady Panthers, to start this out of the timeout, it'll be on the front rows, Emma Hill, Peyton Crum, Bailey Burrow, Zoe Lee, Hannah Miller, and Marley Vanover on the back row, and Vanover with a serve here. A nice jump shot again. A big service ace again. Brooke Reed couldn't return it. It's 18-13, and Vanover's getting on a roll. Her third serve here in this set. This sequence, a nice one again, another service ace, and it's 19-13. My goodness, and just like that, the Cyclones are going to have to take another timeout. 19-13, 3 service aces in a row for Marley Vanover, and my goodness. I mean, really, really good playing right there. There's a reason she's really good. Coach Huff has talked a lot of praises, about her. Man, she's really good as a junior coming in. Got a lot of playing time last year as a sophomore, playing really well. Cyclones and the Lady Panthers are ready for this one out of the timeout. Going to be the same lineup for Lady Panthers. Peyton Crum, Emma Hill, Bailey Burrow on the front line, Zoe Lee, Hannah Miller, and Marley Vanover on the back row. And Vanover with another serve, her 4th one. A dig there from Kennemore. Sheridan Rogers bump sets it up. Kennemore the attack. Nice dig. They push it back over. Lizzie Calloway. Rogers, quick set to Ellis. Big spike. They'll get it. Back left corner, 19-14 the score. That was a big play. Pushed it back right corner. Quick set that up. That's tough to do anything about that. And it's a 5-point lead for our Lady Panthers. They're 6 points away from claiming the match. But the Lady Cyclones trying to keep that from happening. Lizzie Calloway will get the serve at the libero spot for the Cyclones. A little soft serve over. Vanover's there with a dig. Zoe Lee push set outside from Emma Hill. It's blocked though. Crum just pushes it over. Miscommunication as Kennemore pushes it into the net. That's a receiving error for the Lady Cyclones, and it's 20-14. Hannah Miller here to serve. 20-14. She'll approach it right here. This one served back row. Brooke Reed with the dig. Sheridan Rogers sets it up backside. Carson Brock can't put it home. Couldn't find its way over the net. That's 4 hits for the Lady Cyclones. Our Lady Panthers are 4 points away from claiming the match. It's 21-14. Hannah Miller here. The libero for Greenbrier. Big serve there. Service ace. They thought it was going to go long. Had a lot of topspin. Found a home. 22-14. A service ace. The Cyclones want a substitution. Sheridan Rogers is coming out, and Abby Zachary comes in. 22-14. Hannah Miller right here. The approach for the serve. Second serve here in this sequence. A little soft serve over. Reed with a dig. Zachary bump set backwards. Carson Brock hits it over, hits the antenna. That's out of bounds. The point goes to the Lady Panthers, 23-14. They're 2 points away from winning it. It was close throughout, but the Lady Panthers are running away here in set number 4. Hannah Miller with a serve. Back row. Struggles getting it over. They're just going to have to push it over. Miller with a dig. Zoe Lee with a big spike push out to Emma Hill. They're going to call the lift on the Cyclones. I think that was Carson Brock. And our Lady Panthers are 1 point away from claiming the match. Ruthie Jackamore comes in for Carson Brock. It's 24-14. And here we go. Hannah Miller trying to end it here on this serve. Miller approaches, big serve, back row, a dig there. I believe that's Zachary. Jackamore sets it up. Kennemore the spike. Dig from Vanover, finds its way over the net, but out of bounds. The receiving error there, 24-15. Russellville stays alive. They're going to need a lot of points, and they're going to need them in bunches, that's for sure, down by 9. Our Lady Panthers are just 1 point away from claiming it. Jackamore the serve. A soft serve up. Vanover's there with a dig. Zoe Lee sets it, back row set. Bailey Burrow, big attack. A little long. Wanted a tip, didn't get it. 24-16. Russellville staying alive. A substitution. Katie Durant enters. Abby Zachary exits. Ruthie Jackamore to serve. 24-16. The serve here. A service ace. The floater. That had a little bit of knuckleball action. Tough one. It's hard when you're not shuffling your feet there. She planted. Hannah Miller couldn't get the dig. It's 24-17. Jackamore again, 7-point lead for our Lady Panthers, but Russellville's coming back. A dig there from Vanover. Lee's going to set Vanover back row, spikes it over. A dig there for Lily Rustin. Jackamore sets it up. Cross side to Kennemore, pushes it over. Emma Hill with a dig. Outside Hannah Miller and free balling it over is Vanover. Rustin with a dig. Jackamore sets up Rustin. Big spike. Vanover's there. Great dig. Zoe Lee bump set backwards. Vanover with a nice spike and Duran with a dig. Jackamore back to Duran. Big spike. Hannah Miller's there with a dig. Zoe Lee push set backwards again. The back row set to Vanover. Pushed it long, and they are just 1 point away, and it is just evading them right now. 24-18. Katie Huff wants a timeout. Kind of figure things out. They are 1 point away from winning this. 24-18. Our Lady Panthers lead by 6. Cyclones have scored 4 in a row. They have not wanted to go away without a fight. Obviously, Coach Huff, it's kind of critical to get this last point in order to claim the set. They do not want to go to 5th set, that's for sure. While we got this timeout, we want to remind you we want to thank our sponsors, American Safeguard Insurance and First Security, for giving us the opportunity to broadcast these ball games to you. Without them and all of our other sponsors, it really would not be possible, and so we really appreciate those that have teamed up with us. Here we go. Ruthie Jackamore will serve for the Lady Cyclones. Our Lady Panthers trying to end it. Here we go. Jackamore the serve. The dig from Hannah Miller on the back row. Zoe Miller, push set. Outside to Emma Hill, the dig. They're going to push it over. They're going to call a lift, and that's how it's going to end. The error on the receiving side for the Cyclones. Our Lady Panthers win it 25-18. They claim it to win the match 3-1. It's been a great game. What a play there at the end. A great, honestly, for the Cyclones to come back. They didn't go away. They never gave up. Stayed competitive throughout, especially there in that 4th set. First set was obviously a runaway for the Lady Cyclones. They won it 25-13 in the first set. Blew Our Lady Panthers out of the water. Honestly, looked pretty rough going in. I was like, man, this is going to be tough. But Our Lady Panthers answered. They didn't quit at all. We're not dismayed. They won the second set 25-22, won the third one 25-17, and then they won our final set 25-18 to claim the match. And so we're gonna go ahead and head to a break. When we come back, we'll close out our broadcast, give us a little play over the game, and maybe talk about the matchups for our Lady Panthers and when our next broadcast will be. And so we're going to head to a quick break. Stay with us. We'll be right back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
When homemade is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Back Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
From setting the budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
Do you have damage to your roof from a wind or hailstorm? Vision Roofing leads the way in roof repair and installation. From the initial consultation to the last nail is in place, their customer service is exactly what you need to feel at ease. For a free inspection, call Robert Branscombe at 733-8790 or Chad Stevenson at 697-6606. At Vision Roofing, they have the vision to see you through. This Greenbrier Panther Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.
Well, we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network, where tonight Our Lady Panthers took care of business against the Russellville Lady Cyclones in 3-1. It was a great game to watch. The Lady Cyclones played really well early on. Took the first set 25-13, kind of blew it out of the water, honestly. It looked rough kind of going into Our Lady Panthers. They retaliated well, came back and won the next 3 sets, and so, yeah, it was really great. Time to talk about our player of the game. And last week it was Marley Vanover, and honestly, I don't know how it couldn't be her again. Down the stretch there late in the game, 3 or 4 sets in a row out of a timeout, forced a double timeout call for the Lady Cyclones. They had to call 2 timeouts in a row because Vanover was just really doing really well. Led her team well there down the stretch, played really, really well, and Vanover obviously will be our player of the game. But, you look at other girls on the team that came back. Bailey Burrow with her first day back. Alex Newland, and Hannah Miller. They all played really, really well. It was nice to have them back, no doubt about it. And our Lady Panthers were able to take care of business tonight to improve to 2-0 in conference play. Our next broadcast will actually be tomorrow night. Our Lady Panthers will be on the road against another conference foe in the Alma Airedales. They were also in the 5A West. Alma's in 3rd place in the conference. So it's going to be a good game. Our Lady Panthers are in 4th, so that's going to be a big matchup for them. They'll be on the road. I won't be at that game. The next broadcast will be a home game. It'll be senior night for the Lady Volleyball girls on Thursday night, senior night for them. I believe tennis and cross-country will also be recognized as well. And so we hope you join us for both of those broadcasts. It'll be a lot of fun. And so for our sponsors and everyone listening and everyone that allows us to get this broadcast on, I'm JB Brazil saying so long here from Russellville, where tonight Our Lady Panthers took care of business and beat the Lady Cyclones 3-1.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
When homemade is too good to keep at home. Helping Arkansas business do business. Making better happen with First Security.
The best barbecue in town you can always count on Old Bart Southern Eats. With a wide variety of meats smoked perfectly with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you don't want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 102 North Broadway in Greenbrier, across from Back Sporting Goods. Open Wednesdays through Fridays, 5 p.m. until sold out, and Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. until sold out. But you better get there early because it won't last long. Find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
From setting the budget to signing the papers, we guide you through the home buying process and get you the key. Making better happen with First Security.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
Do you have damage to your roof from a wind or hailstorm? Vision Roofing leads the way in roof repair and installation. From the initial consultation to the last nail is in place, their customer service is exactly what you need to feel at ease. For a free inspection, call Robert Branscombe at 733-8790 or Chad Stevenson at 697-6606. At Vision Roofing, they have the vision to see you through. This Greenbrier Panther Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Vision Roofing, and Steak and Shake.